there's a way to go, isn't it? Start off with 3 presenters who don't work on this station, and then dive in and go, line 2, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Yes, line 2.
This is Amit.
Hello, Amit.
Hi, how are you?
Very well.
Yeah, I want to talk about Mike Mendoza's comment towards you yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Wait for the music to finish, Amit. It's only polite. Good lad. Nearly there. And we're off running. Away you go, Amit.
Yeah, so what did Mike Mendoza say about you yesterday?
Very quickly, for those of you who missed the excellent Sunday night Triple M, it was better than last week, still wasn't brilliant though, 10-1, Mike Mendoza from Talk Sport called in. Now, a lot of people out there are going...
Who is Mike Mendoza?
Well, exactly. It doesn't matter. He called in, and he was very nice to me on the air.
He's having a feud with Ian Lee, aren't you?
He's... Sorry?
You're in a feud with him, aren't you?
No, I'm not in a feud with Ian Lee, because that would be schizophrenia.
No, I mean... You're in a feud with Mike Mendoza.
I'm in a feud with Mike Mendoza. He fears me, but he was...
He buried a hatchet yesterday, then?
No, the hatchet was not buried. In fact, the hatchet was sharpened and made even stronger. But he's a nice fella.
So what did he say yesterday, Ian?
Well, may I suggest you go to the premium podcasts, get your mum to get one for you, and you can hear the phone call in all its psychedelic glory.
Okay.
Okay.
So what did you think of Superman on Thursday, then?
Superman on Thursday was brilliant. I thought it was a brilliant film. The fact that I knew the baby was Superman's baby didn't ruin it that much. And the 3D was amazing. But we did all this on Friday, so I suggest we don't do it again.
Ian, can I talk about women? You said that women are bad musicians.
Yeah, bad. But women are bad what?
Bad musicians, like you said on Thursday.
I don't think I said women are bad musicianers. What I said was, A, was grammatically correct, and B, was that women can't write songs. And again, Amit, we did this Friday. It's a new week.
No, I just want to add to that.
We did this Friday. It's a new week.
Completely to men.
Yeah, we did this Friday. It's a new week.
Yeah, so what should we start off with?
Well, we'll start off with the email from Val. Val has emailed in, Amit. Get this. Going to the moon. Whether they did or didn't, they're talking about Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and the third fella going to the moon in 1969. Whether they did or didn't, it has been proven that the photos taken of the moonwalks on the first trip were faked.
Yeah, I think it was faked.
Oh, no. What was fake?
Some people say that they went to Area 51.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
Area 51 is where the spaceship didn't crash land, because spaceships and aliens don't exist.
They might exist.
They might exist a million light years away, but UFOs and flying saucers don't exist.
You know, I've got a theory that in every galaxy there's a life form out there.
Right, yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
So I reckon we will find another...
No, we won't. They're too far away.
They could find us, or we could find them, and plus... Technology is advancing.
Technology is advancing at an incredible rate, because now we can get as far as the moon, which we could do 40 years ago.
Okay. Now, but we're sending a satellite to Pluto for the first time in over 40 years.
Oh, for the first time in 40 years. So what happened to the satellite we sent 40 years ago?
It didn't reach it, just reached Jupiter.
It muffed up. Yeah, but listen, we are... of course there are other life forms out there. It would be foolish to say that there weren't. But they are so far away that we're never going to find them. No one has ever seen a little flying saucer or a cigar-shaped thing flying around. It doesn't exist. They're all nonsense. And of course we went to the moon in 1969, and of course those photographs are not faked.
I think it's 50-50. Some people believe it's fake, some people don't.
You're correct. Some people do believe it's fake.
I'm in midway between...
So, hang on, OK, this is good. You want to find a compromise between it was faked and it wasn't faked. Amit, what's your compromise?
I think that some of it went into space, but the other bits were faked.
So it was a little bit faked?
Yeah.
Right, OK. This is going to be the best argument we get all day. By the way, if you want to join in, I don't want to do conspiracy theories, because that's a cliche. But if you do want to join in on this, we'll get this finished by 3:30.
Hi, Ian.
0870 90... Hello, Anthony. 90973. 0870 90973. How can half of it be faked, Amit, and half of it be which half is genuine?
I think going to space is genuine, but I think they went to Area 51 after they landed.
So they landed on the moon?
They didn't land in the moon, they just went into space, and they had cameras,
Yeah.
and they secretly came back into the Earth's atmosphere
Right.
and landed in Area 51.
You're thinking of that film with Elliot Gould and the bloke from Private Guns, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think that could be true.
Capricorn 1. No, it's not. It's not a documentary. It's a fictional film. It's a 70s fictional film. Capricorn 1. It's made up.
Ian, you going to go on Virgin Galactic then?
Am I what?
Virgin Galactic.
Am I going to go on Virgin Galactic?
You know the one that goes into space, Richard Branson's new venture?
No, I won't, because I think it costs £100,000 a ticket, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's worth it.
No, it's not.
It's dear.
It's very dear, isn't it, Anthony?
Too much.
Even if I had £100,000, which I don't, and I'm nowhere near having, I wouldn't waste it on a flight where you float around a little bit.
Spent on something else.
You
Yes.
can actually float in space as well. You can unbuckle your seatbelt.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they'd let you unbuckle. You're not allowed to unbuckle your seatbelt when you're on a flipping aeroplane. So if you're weightless, they're not going to let you unbuckle it there.
And do you want to see the simulation of it?
Nope.
Of Virgin Galactic?
No.
It's worth a watch.
No.
Not a thing, it's not anyway.
No.
I mean, there's also going to be an inflatable...
Oh, I've cut him off there. He's really dull. John is joining us now in Croydon. Hello, John.
Good morning, the person on the other end of the line.
That's me. He's talking about me, Chris.
Yes.
Does he mean me? I think he does.
I think that the idiots and the stupid people who
Yes.
try to pretend that people did not go to the moon should
Yes.
be sent to the moon. And then they might learn to be reasonable and open-minded and sensible like the rest of us.
Exactly.
And as you know, of course, I went to the moon yesterday.
Oh, God.
Because I told you about it yesterday in my song, which I wrote especially for the occasion.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Shall I do my song again?
Yeah, do your song quickly.
Oh, here we go.
I went to visit the moon today. It was...
There we go. So, Anthony, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I've been in all day today.
Why is that? You got rabies?
No, I'm waiting for a delivery for a phone.
Oh, blimey.
'Cause my phone's gone dead.
Why did your phone go dead, Anthony?
The buttons aren't working on the phone.
Phones do that sometimes. My phone is a brilliant phone. It's a BlackBerry, one of those BlackBerries. But it's every now and then it just freezes, locks up, and switches itself off.
Yeah, well, mine's K50i.
Oh, right.
Have you heard of that one?
No.
No, I'm waiting for it, so it hasn't come yet, so...
Well, you stay on the line and keep us shout when it comes.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay. Rob is joining us. Hello, Rob.
Hello, Ian. 2 questions
Yes, sir.
for your erudite listeners.
Oh, dear.
Why are there no stars in any of the NASA pictures? And on NASA's free website that you can look at anywhere on the moon, why can you not find Tranquility Base or anywhere else that's mentioned in any of the moon landings?
Oh, God, but they must have faked it then.
Well, it's entirely possible, mate.
No, it's not possible at all. Of course they didn't fake it. Mate, I don't know anything about film or the way cameras work, but I'm guessing that you don't see any stars because of the way the pictures are taken. I don't know.
Let's work on a simple premise.
Yeah, okay, let's work on a simple premise.
The simple premise is you're not stupid,
Right?
all right? So if you can take reasonable quality pictures of land, hills in the distance, etc., allegedly on the moon...
Rob, you've been to the moon, have you, Rob?
No, I've seen
right.
the pictures.
Okay, right.
So have you.
Then you don't know how being on the moon, being in a different position away from the sun.
There's no atmosphere. You should
Well
be able
done.
to see stars.
You
There
don't-
are no stars in any other pictures.
Okay. As you've not been to the moon, you don't know how the different angle of the light from the sun, how the light reflecting off the earth, how that would affect a photograph.
Ian.
You don't know. You don't know.
You're disproving my premise, mate.
Well,
You're disproving my premise.
I'm disproving your
And my
premise, correct?
was that you're not stupid, and you're disproving it.
I'm just proving it, yes.
You're digging a hole. You're digging a hole
Rob,
for yourself.
I'm not digging a hole. You next you're going to be telling me that Princess Diana was murdered and the plane didn't crash into the Pentagon.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, of course not. Rob, it's a bad line. We'll let you go.
Thank you.
There we go. And you're talking out your ass. So,
Yeah.
the thing is, we're going to get freaks like that phoning up, and I only have so much patience for idiots.
Hopefully I won't know more in anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, how was the show last night?
Oh, it was all right. It was a good bit. Mike Mendoza called in.
Did you get my email?
No. Well, because Chris does the emails on
Does
Sunday,
he?
and I don't read them all.
Oh, don't you?
No.
Okay.
What did you write in?
Oh, hi, how are you both, and how are you doing?
Yeah, Chris doesn't read all of the emails.
No, Chris, I
I tell you something, Anthony. I've got a blinding headache. I'm not in a very good mood today, actually.
Why?
I don't know. I slept very badly, and you know, sometimes when you're in a bad mood, and you know you're in a bad mood,
Yeah.
but there's no. There are a couple of things like those stupid speakers downstairs that are on all the time are irritating because you can't concentrate in the office because of that. I slept badly, but really, there's nothing else that's put me in a bad mood. But I'm ready to chew someone's head off.
Try and get in a good mood then.
I'll try. Any ideas on how I can get in a good mood?
I'm not sure, but I think the callers might know if you let them call in.
OK, well, if any callers do have an idea of how I can get into a good mood, 0870 9090 973, we'll be welcome. We'll carry on speaking to Anthony, and we'll speak to Kevin in a little bit. It's time, though, to go to the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre and get the latest on the roads and the trains with Alan Joyce.
And we'll start with the M25 this afternoon.
Yes, Kevin?
Hello.
Hello,
I
Kevin.
believe, Ian, that I have the explanation for the lack of stars in the sky.
Please, and it'll be a scientific one, won't it?
It will be, actually.
Of course.
And you know what the thing is, Ian, yeah? With most of these so-called discrepancies that the conspiracists believe, there is actually a scientific or perfectly reasonable explanation.
Of course there is. And now, listen, I'm sure there is. I don't know the scientific explanation for why there's no stars in the thing. I'm sure there's an excellent one you're going to tell me in a second. But there is, for all of these things...
There is.
There is an explanation that as soon as you bring it up, they go, oh, no, it's the government. It's the government manipulating... Kevin, give us the explanation for why there are no stars in the photographs taken on the moon.
Okay, well, you actually came very close to the reason.
Oh.
The simple reason, Ian, is the time exposure that they used to take those actual pictures would not have been long enough for the stars to actually come out in the picture. That's all it is. It's just basically the exposure time used to take the pictures wouldn't have been sufficient for the stars to come out.
Genius, you see? So I was kind of close there.
You was very close.
The thing is, I don't...
incidentally, I mean, that's also the reason why. You know, another thing that we come up with is, why do you see multiple shadows?
Yeah.
As if, that there are two light sources, and, it must be studio lighting.
Of course, yes, I've heard that.
Well, in actual fact, they're correct. There are two light sources. You have the sun, and then you have the actual surface of the moon itself, which is reflective, which is why we can see the moon in the night sky. It's reflecting the sun.
Kevin, I was genuinely dismayed to get this email from Val, who starts off making quite, a flippant comment about another job I did and tons. And then it's like, P.S., by the way, the moon landing may or may not have happened, but the photos are fake. Everyone knows that. Yes, Anthony?
The phone's here for the phone, so can I go and get the door? And then I'll come
OK,
back?
you go and get your phone, lad.
Thank you.
Good boy. That's the second delivery he's had during our show, which is
Wow.
good news, yeah.
I wish my deliveries were as regular as that.
Well, no, I know his deliveries always seem to come at about 3:20 when we're talking on the radio, which is which is good news. But it upsets me, Kevin. It genuinely upsets and frustrates me that there are idiots out there like Val who think these things didn't happen and want to believe that everyone's telling lies and it's all secrets and.
Well, it's just sad of meaningless lies. I mean, I can understand to an extent why they would believe that would be fake. I mean, if you look at the political circumstances around about the moon landing, I mean, the American government was under intense pressure.
Had to beat the Russians, of course.
Just to beat the Russians.
Yep.
But, again, when you look at the scientific explanations and just plain common sense in many cases, it wasn't fake. They did it.
Kevin, thank you very much for that. Good work there, you see. That's Anthony's doorbell, I think. That's very exciting, isn't it? You all right, Verinda?
Yeah.
Nice one. Shh. This is live in Anthony's house. He's getting a delivery of a new telephone because his other one, the button stopped working. Good lad, Anthony. Keep going. Okay. We'll go back to that shortly. We'll go back live to that scene. This is, has to be said, this is exclusive, not only to LBC, but to this show.
And that was an LBC 97.3 exclusive.
We'll have more of that later on. Meanwhile, let's go to East Ham and let's speak to Celine Dion's biggest fan. It's Verinda.
Yeah, I feel ill today. Because someone phoned me up when I was asleep yesterday. I don't know who it was. And I couldn't go back to sleep, so I feel really, really tired and ill.
I feel tired and ill because I woke up very early, but not because someone phoned me up. Who would possibly phone you up late at night, Verinda? And also, the question is, why did you have your phone turned on?
I just think for emergencies.
Because right, I'm not okay. Let's try and work through this scenario. Who, in an emergency, is going to call you? Oh! My house! My God, my house on fire! My legs have dropped off. Quick, get me the phone. I must call Verinda.
Yeah.
Oh no! The car's blown up. We're a million miles from home. Let me call Verinda.
No, the emergency is for me.
Hold on, Ian, I'll be 2 minutes.
Okay, Anthony.
No, the emergency is for me, so if something goes wrong, so I can phone.
Well, what emergency? Okay, what possible emergency could there be?
A burglar has come into the house and is trying to beat me up. Well, I'll probably beat him up anyway, but that's a possible scenario.
That is a possible scenario. Chris, I would like that clip, please. Okay, so the burglar's beating you up.
Yeah.
So you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to dial 999.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. In that case, I apologise. And whoever phoned you up was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want?
About this moon landing thing, yeah?
Yeah.
It's fake. Because they got shadows on the moon.
Right. Did you not just listen to the last caller?
No.
He explained that.
What did he say then?
He said that there are more than one shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Anthony's doorbell again. Because of the light from the sun.
Yeah.
And the light reflecting from the moon.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's that one. Next point, Verinda. I can take these down one at a time now. Okay. Or was that it?
I think that's it. And yeah. I don't really like Celine Dion. I was making it up.
No. What I think happened is when you phoned in on Friday, because we were saying women can't write songs as well as men, you phoned in to say, Celine Dion, what was it? My love will go on, my heart will go on.
Yeah.
From your favourite film Titanic was your favourite song, and you've been bullied over the weekend by a bunch of girls, and now you're trying to retract that statement. I'm afraid you can't retract that, Verinda.
No, I was trying to cheer up my friend.
Yeah, okay. That. How is you saying you like a big gay song going to cheer up your friend? Oh dear, I've accidentally cut you off. That's what happens sometimes. 0870 9090 973. Hassan is in the car, Shulton.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, is this Hassan or the ghost?
It's Hassan, Ian.
Oh, okay, fine.
How are you?
You sounded very similar to the ghost.
No, you know, I sometimes have that effect on the people. How are you?
Yeah, I've got a headache, I'm a bit grumpy, and I'm very lethargic and tired today.
Take two tablets of paracetamol, you know?
Yes.
Oh, well, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't...
What?
I didn't call you last night.
Okay, well, never mind. We'll get by.
What are you talking about today, by the way?
We are briefly. Well, it was supposed to be briefly, but we got a load of fruitcakes phoning in. Someone emailed in saying that the photographs of the moon landing were faked, and that was a fact. And I'm just saying, isn't it sad that there are idiots out there who genuinely believe in conspiracy theories?
That's idiot, isn't it?
Oh, there's Anthony's doorbell.
People who believe on conspiracy theory should go in for conspiring, isn't it?
Ah, yes, probably.
Yeah. You don't believe on conspiracy theories, do you?
No. Conspiracy theories, I got that. No, I don't believe in them.
Yeah, then why did Nick Ferry do that? His whole show on conspiracy theories?
Because that's a different show, isn't it? It's Nick Ferry's show.
Well, are you supporting Nick Ferry?
Am I sporting him?
Yeah, he's becoming a mayor, isn't he?
No, I don't. I will not be voting for any right-wing candidates in a mayoral election, no. I should be voting for Ken Livingstone.
Oh, Mr. O'Brien was, flagging you up.
Oh, there's a surprise. What was Mr. O'Brien saying?
He was saying your show is quite good.
Is bugger? Is what?
He was saying your show is quite good. People should listen to it.
Yes.
And, what you made in your trail was rubbish.
Oh, okay.
So let's take this on in. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Okay, Anthony. You keep going.
Okay, Ian.
Yes?
Did Habiba call?
When?
Today.
I'm really struggling with this. Do you know what I mean? What's going... No, not... We've been on the air for 26 minutes.
Who?
What?
Me?
No, I have.
Oh, you have been on the air on... sorry. You know, I haven't got watch in front of me.
Okay, brilliant, lovely, good lad.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Hassan. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye. I don't want any more calls for a couple of minutes. Don't want any more calls for a couple of minutes. That was freaking me out, man. I can't work under these conditions. Seriously, I don't wait for Anthony to come back. Let's swivel on my chair to the emails. Hunter's emailed in. We'll give him a call later on. We'll give him a call after the news because we're sending his newspaper. Lots of people. Ian, on the moon landing convo, how do you explain the crosshairs on the photo being behind objects in certain photographs? They're not, Michael. Ian, I don't believe Anthony's deliveries are real. I think he's faking them. No way did that CD arrive the other day, and no way has anyone got a doorbell like that. It's a setup, a sham. He's fooling us all. Well, Paul there,
Thank you.
Anthony?
I'm not faking it.
Okay. Well, how did you hear what was being said?
Pardon?
Yeah, exactly. Conspiracy
I've got
theory.
the radio in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I will. I've got the phone right here.
Why were the shadows on the moon playing Apache, says Stuart. That's a joke. Ian, what do you think of when someone says the word space? Yes, blackness and stars. Do these idiots actually believe that the US Space Agency will be thick enough to forget to include stars in the picture of space? Though we forgot the stars, guys. Oh well, we'll be in trouble when an idiot called Verinda clocks on in 40 years' time.
Who sent that?
That was David emailed that in very nicely.
Who said about my phone deliveries?
Oh, there we go. Hang on. Oh, Lino, that's from you. Even I believe that, Lino. That's good work, you, sir. I didn't realise that. Who said that about your deliveries being fake? It's Paul. Paul from the Farringdon. What would you like to speak to? He's not here physically, but would you like to address Paul now, Anthony?
Yeah, Paul. The deliveries are real, and I've got priests to prove it.
Priests to prove it?
Pictures.
Pictures of delivery?
Pictures.
Have you really got pictures?
I can take them.
Are there stars in the pictures?
No, afraid not.
Is the American flag blowing despite there being no atmosphere?
Might be.
Okay. It sounds genuine to me. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. And of course you can email ian@lbc.co.uk. God, look, Thomas is in. Oh, it's Jill, help me here, Jill.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Jill.
Hi, Ian, is
Jill.
it cross with you, yeah?
You're cross with me?
Yeah, because I phoned up last week to help you with Velvet about the food.
Oh, yeah?
And then you said you'd been to your vet on Thursday, and your vet said it was...
Oh, you're the woman that thinks that by eating dry cat food I'm killing my cat?
Didn't say it was killing your cat.
Jill, we'll get more after this. And then stop the music. Just the short one on there. We've got New Girl Michelle filling in, which is good. Just the short stab from now on. Okay, so some silly woman has emailed in saying that the moon landing photographs are faked, obviously. Well, they're not. I don't want to do a whole show on conspiracy theories. It's a bit lazy, it's a bit talk sport.
It's a bit boring.
It's a bit boring, and it's the kind of thing that James Whale does every night.
On his show, listen to that show.
No, don't listen to that show. Listen to Clive Ball's show.
Clive Ball, okay. So.
Yeah, Clive Ball's much better. But James Wales will be doing that every night. And I'm just proving how easy it is. And also, anyone who believes in conspiracy theories is an idiot. Yes, the plane hit the Pentagon. No, Princess Diana wasn't murdered. And, no, the moon landing photographs were not faked. But Jill has called in with a further complaint.
Hello.
Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Ian, I thought you were book, but you're not.
You thought I was what?
Book.
Book?
Book.
What does book mean?
Ask your younger listeners.
Anthony, you're a younger listener. What does book mean?
I do not know. Explain, Jill.
Well, no, I'm not going to... That's something that Ian must find out. But anyway...
Can't be bothered, but okay.
Am I bothered? Right, Ian, the thing is, I tried to help you with Velvet, yeah?
By saying that by giving her cat food, dry cat food, I was killing her.
No, I said that it wasn't a very good thing to do because two vets told me that the dry food blocks up their urinary tract, causing crystals, and it builds up and they can't pass their urine.
Okay, yes.
You told me a porky pie, really, because you said he is on biscuit dry food, but...
Firstly, it's a
I
she.
think you've confused it with science food, haven't you?
No.
Well, what does your vet give you? What food do you feed Velvet?
The vet gives me a blooming big bill every 6 months.
Apart from the bill?
Nothing.
Well, what? You don't have Hill's Science Diet, then?
No.
Well, I can't believe your vet told you it's okay to...
I can, and I trust my vet, and my vet said it's absolutely fine.
And how is it every other vet I've spoken to...
No, the two vets you've spoken to. And yet I've had a load of vets... Why are we doing stuff we did last week? We had a load of... I don't know if you heard the rest of that show.
It was unfinished business.
Well, it's not unfinished. It's finished.
It's finished. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's in the bin.
It's in the bin. I don't know if you heard the rest of the show when you called in with your spurious claims. We had vets, wives, we had cat owners phoning up and saying, Jill is talking out of her bottom.
No, in all equal measures, Ian, you had a couple of people and a vet phoned up and say, actually, it can cause blockage.
If they don't drink water?
No, just the dry food. Right? Now, I've got 4 cats, Ian, right? And they've always had dry food. And my vet said they've just been very lucky because he said it is well-known fact.
It's not a well-known fact, Jill, and you've got to be careful saying these things. My vet said it was absolutely fine.
Well, your vet's rubbish, then.
No, my vet isn't rubbish.
I mean, you live in Slough, so what else can I say?
I don't live in Slough.
That's what you said.
No, I'm from Slough. I don't live in Slough.
Jill.
Yeah.
Jill, be careful, Anthony. It turns out Jill doesn't listen.
Why can't she get a official pet person and get black and white and all signed official?
Yeah, why can't you do that, Jill?
Do what? Say that again?
Go to the vet, the official person, get it in black and white on paper,
Yeah.
and get a signed official pet person.
I might do that.
Yeah, do that.
All my concern is, Ian, is Velvet.
Look, and guess what, Jill? I'm more concerned about her than you could ever be.
Well, then, think what you're doing and what you're giving her.
Yeah, I am thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the fact that I was embarrassed. I looked like an idiot when I asked my vet if giving her dry cat food alone would kill her, and he laughed at me
No,
and said, "Don't, Jill,
kill her." But
Jill."
it caused
He laughed at
pain.
me. I'm going to finish the sentence. He laughed at me and said, "Don't be so stupid. It's absolutely fine."
Well,
but in a South African accent.
Well, what can I say? South African, yeah?
Oh, racist as well.
You drove me up that wall.
I didn't drive you up a racist wall. What's a racist wall?
Strange.
Oh, that'd be horrible, wouldn't it? Really unpleasant wall.
Listen, Ian, this is turning out to be the Navinda and Anthony show lately. Could we have something like...
And the silly old bat who phones up and bangs on about cats dying. show.
That's finished and gone. OK, I forgive you that. Can we have a show about ghosts and things and creepy things?
No, we can't. I always call it at 3 o'clock every day, so...
Creepy ghosts and things. People phoning up with their experiences.
No, I tell you why, Jill, because if people phone up with their experience of ghosts, those experiences will be dreams, fantasies and lies, because ghosts do not exist.
Oh.
You can't make contact with the other side. Spirits, apparitions and premonitions are all guff. It's
Okay,
all made up.
that then. Ian, you said you had a headache, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, I'm being-
I got a headache. I'm in a foul mood, so
Okay.
you've come at the right time.
Listen, you've got a headache, Ian, right? Are you drinking plenty of water?
I just reached for the water as you said that, yes.
Right, a glass of water every half hour, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
OK? Plus that, you need to take some medication. It's brilliant, yeah? And I'll give you the name if I'm allowed to, yeah? Yeah?
I've had some Nurofen and it's, that's...
Oh, rubbish. You want...
Well, no, Jill, you can't come on and say that Nurofen is rubbish, because
It does work.
They do work, and they're a very big pharmaceutical company with an excellent legal
OK, but there is
department.
an even better one, and that is called Sindol.
Okay.
It's a combination of paracetamol, muscle relaxant and codeine, and it's magic.
I don't like taking anything that's codeine-based,
Why?
because it's very strong relaxant, and I don't think it's necessary.
Oh, don't be a wuss.
I'm not a wuss. I don't like... hang on a second. Jill, I don't like taking stuff that's got codeine in. That's perfectly fine, because I like to remain completely 100% in control. And I think that codeine weakens your... not this particular product, I'm sure it's excellent, but codeine, of course, it makes you drowsy and takes you off the ball slightly. I don't like codeine-based medicine.
You can't make him take it.
No, the thing is, then you've got to put up with a headache.
No, because
after you take the whole packet, Ian...
I don't like taking things that have got codeine in. What's wrong with that?
Well, you're going to have to suffer a headache then.
No, I've taken Nurofen and I'm drinking water. But you are making my headache much worse.
You said you've still got a headache.
Yes.
Well, I give
Hang on a
up.
minute. Oh, the headache's just got a lot better. Thank you. She's unbelievable, Anthony.
No, I shouldn't say Dumbo really, but sorry, Jill. Cool. Ian, where's Paul from?
Oh, the fella who said that your deliveries were a lie. He's Paul from the Farringdon.
Okay.
No, he's not called in yet. Maybe he's a bottler.
Guess what? Yeah, it must be, because he ain't coming on to tell me, is he?
No.
Oh, that Craig Neal CD, Ian.
Oh, yeah, really good.
I went to Postman. Yeah, it's really good, that CD. Thank you for that.
David's emailed in. Vet study for 9 years. Jill is an idiot. You do the maths.
True.
There we go. Let's have a look at these other...
Good CD, that.
Is it? Oh, is it all right, is it?
Yeah, he said I'm going to investigate, didn't I?
I tell you what, that Craig Neal's got a good. He's had about 2 weeks' worth of publicity out of coming on the show. He's done. His mate phoned in last night.
Yeah.
Hey, this Thursday, Derek Griffiths is coming in.
Oh yeah, you said about him, didn't you?
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Anthony, I'm gonna. Do you remember we used to have a guy in America called Hunter?
Hunter, yeah, I know.
Where's Hunter? I'm going to give Hunter.
Isn't he called in, like, is he?
No, but he's emailed in and he's asked me to give him a call. So what I'm going to do is
give him a call now, innit?
I'm going to take this line. I don't need to dial a 9 from there, do I? So I'm going to take this. So it's 00. Is that the code? Well, that's not the code, is it?
What is it for, Ian?
He's from the United States of America.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Hang on
I've
a
got
second.
to tell you after.
All right, well, you wait there. We're going to give Hunter a call. Hunter's a little... I don't know if this is right. It looks like there's something
How old
missing.
is he, Ian?
I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, no, we're dialing. Hunter in Sweet Carolina. Here we go.
Here we go, live.
Live to America.
Live connection.
You ever been to America, Anthony?
Once.
It's all right, isn't it?
Holiday, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Hunter, it's Ian. You're on LBC.
Okay.
How's it going, man?
Good.
We got Anthony on the line as well.
Okay.
Hi, Hunter.
Hey.
Okay. Ian, you've emailed me. Ian, give me a call. My calling card is not working right today, thanks. Well, we've given you a call, Hunter, and we're hoping you can save the show because it's descended into a slanging match between me and an old woman. So, Hunter, what have you got?
Well, how's it been going down in London?
Yeah, it's been going very well. Very hot here. It's been very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the temperature down there?
136.
No.
Yeah, seriously, man.
True.
Yeah. Its skin is peeling off, children, and dogs are just collapsing in the street.
But it's cooled down a bit, hasn't it?
It's cooled down a bit now. It's only 124.
What's it over there, Hunter?
What?
What's the weather over there?
Well, today it's been kind of muggy outside.
Fuggy?
What's fuggy?
Muggy.
Muggy. Oh, muggy, okay. Hey, Hunter, you wanted us to send you a copy of The Times, didn't you?
Please.
We've put it in the post today, along with Britain's leading newspaper, The Sun.
Okay, what's that?
It's Britain's leading newspaper, The Sun. It's better than The Times.
Yeah, page 3.
Page 3, Hunter. Phew.
I don't think he knows what that is.
No, I don't think he does. Hunter, do you know what page 3 is?
No.
You're going to
find out.
You're going to find out the hard way. Oh, didn't mean that. So, Hunter, would you like to ask us what Hunter is genuinely in Sweet Carolina in America, and we call him occasionally, and he asks us questions about London. Hunter, any questions about London, British life, or anything like that we can answer for you?
Now, how about that terrorist attack? What happened? Now, was that a big old?
Dear God.
Did they ever find out who done it?
The terrorist attack. Well, the 7-7. As we called it. We copied that name off you. Yes, they did find out who did it. It was suicide bombers on trains and on a bus. Yeah, they found it because they were there, yes.
That was bad bombing, that one.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
No, it's not good, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy! This is the one.
He's not talking much, is he?
No, which in some ways is perhaps a good thing after that question. Well, Hunter, we'll leave it there.
Hey, I found out what page 3 is.
What is it, then?
I found the website.
Oh, yeah. Can you describe in your own terms, bearing in mind we have children listening, what is page 3?
I don't know if I should say it.
Just say adult material.
There we go, adult material. Hunter, thank you for that.
See you, Hunter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. There we go. Wow.
He's a very kind person.
He's a very kind person. What a question!
Oh, no.
There's no way around that, is there?
Nope.
Oh, we should have asked him if he believed America had gone... Let me call him back, hang on.
Yeah, go on, quickly.
I want to ask him if America called to the moon.
This is live connection, people.
Yeah, live connection.
He's engaged now.
He's engaged.
Try again in a minute.
I'll try again now. He's probably phoning his mum up. Hang on. There we go.
There you go.
I was thrown by his question, you see. It threw me. I didn't know how to respond.
Find out now.
Hello?
Hey, Hunter, it's Ian again. Sorry. Just a quick question. I knew there was something that I wanted to ask you. Do you believe that America landed on the moon?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Explain.
Explain, as Anthony says.
No.
You don't believe they did?
No.
Okay, thanks, Hunter.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah. There we go. He doesn't believe it. Wow. Oh, I should have... hang on, let me call him again.
What's now, Ian?
I forgot. I should ask him why he thinks that. Sorry.
Yeah, Yeah,
Sorry.
he didn't say, did he?
No, he didn't say.
That's right, no, so sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't very thrown by his question, you see.
Hello?
Hello, Hunter. Sorry, it's Ian again. Why don't you believe it?
Can you explain?
I don't think I really can.
Okay, thanks, Hunter. Cheers. There we go. That's
all done.
Oh, there we go. That's that all done. Oh, Marie.
Yeah?
Do you want to speak to Hunter?
Let him go, have you?
Oh, I tell you what, stay there. I'll get the travel. We'll call him back for you.
All
right, stay there. It's time now to get the latest from the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre and Alan Joyce.
Thanks, Ian. Looking at very...
Ian?
Hang on, Anthony. I'm just calling Hunter again because Marie wants to speak to him.
I can't believe it.
No, nor can I. The phone bill's going to be massive.
Hello?
Hunter, sorry. It's Ian again on the radio. Just as I cut you off last time for talking nonsense, Marie called in and Marie wants to speak to you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, OK. Where you go, Marie?
Hi, Hunter. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hunter. How are you?
Good.
You're good. How old are you, Hunter? Do you mind me asking? I know it's rude to ask ladies, but how old are you?
23.
23. You see, I was just wondering if you were looking for a wife at all. Because I really like your accent, and so do several of my friends. So, I mean, if I didn't suit, they might. So I was just wondering, if you were looking for a wife? Or is it a bit young? I mean, I don't know what age you get married on average out in America. Is there an average?
16.
We get married about 18, 19.
19.
See? Are you married?
Not yet, but about to be.
Oh, there's
he's taken.
There's going to be a Mrs. Hunter.
Oh, darn it. You really shot me down in flames, Hunter. I feel really gutted
The Americans
now.
are good at that, yeah.
Find someone else like same as Hunter.
Yes.
What was that, sorry?
I don't know. So, Hunter, when are you getting married?
I don't really know. We're still going out right
Oh,
now.
hang on. He's made this lady up because I really frightened him, didn't I?
No, her name is Mara Alexander.
Mara?
Mara.
Is she gorgeous, Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us what she looks like. This is really exciting. Describe her to us.
She also has blue eyes.
Blue eyes, yeah.
Blonde hair.
Yeah. How long is the hair?
She got some long hair.
Details. We really need details. In fact, if there's a Hollywood star that she looks like...
Yeah,
tell us.
what famous Americans does she look like, Hunter?
Yeah.
I don't know about a
Babe.
famous person, but I'll try and see if I can find a picture of her and I'll send it to you.
Oh, please do.
LBC.
Does she wear, Daisy Duke in the Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah.
And she wears those little cut-off jeans. Does Mara wear those?
They're like shorts, Ian.
Sometimes.
Shorts.
Yeah,
short shorts.
Short shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hey, judge you are.
Oh, Ian's getting excited.
Marie, do you wear short...
We could do a swap. Ian could have your wife
Steady on.
And I could have you, Hunter, and then I could go...
Marie, what is wrong with you?
Carolina.
It's not swap wife.
No, it's not swap wife.
I've been trying, over at my house, I've been trying to set up a webcam for y'all to look at.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Well, that would be good.
Get Mara on the webcam.
What do you do? What do you do, Hunter?
Computers.
Yeah.
Do you? So do you work from home, or do you actually work in an office, or what?
I work at home.
You work at home?
I design websites.
Job.
How hot is it out there now, Hunter?
The temperature, it is 74 degrees out here.
Oh, it's much hotter than... Oh,
Marie,
it's hotter here than it is there.
Marie, your flirting is uncomfortable and clumsy.
I'm not flirting anymore, Ian. I've given up. He's taken. I'm not even trying.
Well, listen, Hunter, we'll say goodbye to you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe we'll speak to you next
Bye,
week.
Hunter.
Bye.
Remember me if you break up.
You were saying, Ian?
Yeah, so I've got Marie, goodbye.
Bye, Ian.
You weirdo.
Ian.
Has she gone?
Yeah.
No, I haven't gone, Ian.
Yes, you have. Right, God, that was a mess, wasn't it?
I know it was. My phone, Ian.
Oh, yeah, but Paul's emailed in again about you.
Oh.
Tell Anthony he can protest all he likes, but I'm convinced the postman is a ringer and the doorbell is a ringer.
I've got some news for you, Ian.
Okay, go on.
And Paul.
Yeah.
They delivered me my phone.
Yeah.
Somehow, they've put another one in the box.
So you got two phones?
Yeah, the one I got is the normal one.
Yeah.
There's a new one all wrapped up in the box, and I didn't think I'd get it.
And is it better?
I don't know, because I wasn't expecting this.
Oh,
I was
blimey.
expecting my one.
Oh,
but
blimey.
it's two.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
This is a new box, Motorola Pebble U6.
Sounds very
colour.
Very smooth, yes.
So, that's...
Well, listen, Anthony, I'm going to let you go off and play with your phones.
Okay, Ian.
Nice to speak to you.
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow, is that okay?
Yeah, it's always good to speak to you, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye. Anne is in the Welling.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello, Anne.
I was just ringing up about your bad mood.
Oh, it's lifted a little bit by talking to America, but I'm just grumpy, not really for any reason.
That happened to me and my friend. We both gave up smoking, and we were just bad-tempered. Nobody actually made us bad-tempered. It's just a general feeling of anger. And what really helped was something called Calms from Boots.
Calms?
Yeah, you can buy. You don't have to get them over the counter. They're on the shelf.
A lot of people recommending drugs to me today. Wow, okay.
It's a sort of herbal remedy, and they're obviously, because you don't have to buy them over the counter.
Yeah.
But they really, really took the edge off it a bit, and it helped us all, because I don't normally believe in stuff like that.
No.
And that really just took that little bit of edge off.
Maybe I think what my main problem is lack of sleep. I don't want to be a cliche, and I've been putting off saying this for the last 2 weeks. I'm bored of the heat now.
Yeah.
I'm bored of it now. It's the constant. I couldn't live in a hot climate. Constantly, it's wearing me down.
But in a hot climate, you get it's a different type of heat, and plus the fact it's a different type of life, because you have siestas and stuff like that.
Exactly. If we were in Spain now, I'd be asleep.
So would I.
Do you know what I mean? I'd be asleep now until 7 o'clock. Go up, get up, have a shower, go and have my dinner, and then go back to bed.
So it's a much better way of living.
I think it is. But, I don't know. Well, and listen, I might check those out. And how's it going not smoking?
It's really well. It's a year and a half.
Oh.
I've put on nearly 2 stone, which is depressing, so I'm cycling a lot.
Hey, listen, the way you should give up smoking, I've got so many friends who quit this way, is the Alan Carr.
No, I did the patches.
Oh, no, because the thing with the patches, you're still putting nicotine into your body. Yes, the chance of you getting lung cancer are greatly reduced, but you're still addicted to the thing. Alan, I thoroughly recommend, even though, Alan Carr, because I've seen it work for so many of my friends. It's quite remarkable.
Oh, I recommend it to my friends who still smoke, but I say now I hate the smell of it, I hate the taste of it, and I hate anyone smoking, so I'm a horrible perverted.
Oh, yeah, I must admit, I think there's something quite romantic, though, about the smell of a fag. In a bar, in a pub, maybe even in a slightly dirty restaurant, the smell of a cigarette or a roll-up or a... Yes, steady on, Sam. Or a pipe. Oh, it just gets me all wistful and meandering in my mind.
Sort of like nostalgic for a time that never really was.
Yes. And thank you for that. Good luck.
No problem. Hope you feel better.
Thank you. Sam, do you mind?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, all right. There's no need for that.
Oh, sorry, I'm just sipping a cup of tea. I'm sorry.
I've given up caffeine again.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I won't give up.
Could you give up belching on the radio?
Yeah, yeah, I do. You had a nice weekend.
I had a lovely weekend. Do you know where I went to on Friday evening?
Where do you go?
Do you not know?
No.
Like a rhinestone cowboy
and cowgirl.
I ain't got a clue, but I'll guess. You went on the gig show.
To the what?
Gig show.
A gig show?
Yeah.
I went to a gig show, yes.
Okay. Was it good?
It was brilliant.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Oh, I wish you'd been there as well.
Yeah, yeah.
We could have held hands. Sam, stay there. I'll speak to you after this.
I didn't know what was happening.
Now, hopefully Sam will have stopped belching. Lovely. Okay. So what do you want, you freak?
Oh, come on, don't call me that. Yeah, you know the lady who ran earlier on, who was shot to the Hunter?
Oh, yes, the Marie who was flirting with Hunter in America, yes.
Yeah. Could you tell her if she need a book, I'm ready, because I'm single.
I've got a good idea why you might be single.
Say it again?
I suspect I know the reason why you might be single.
Why?
Because you can't stop belching.
That's not a fact. that's not.
What did you, I hope you said fact.
No.
Right. So you what? It's a bit desperate though, isn't it, to come on begging some woman called Marie?
Yeah.
But you like the sound of her, do you?
Yeah, like she sounds good. She got a good voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's married though. So.
I don't. Well, I'm hoping she wasn't married. If she was trying to flirt with an American. But Sam, what do you look for in a woman? Because maybe we can find someone for you.
Actually, I haven't got a preference, but non-smoker.
A non-smoker?
Yeah.
Large breasts?
I don't mind.
Pretty face, obviously. You don't want to go out with an ugly girl.
Averagely.
Average looking.
Yeah.
And what must they be into?
Honest.
Honest. Must be into honesty.
Caring.
Caring, yes.
And,
Loving.
Loving. You got it.
You got it, and I think we know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they've got to be very loving.
Yeah.
Even if you come home late from work, they've got to be loving.
Yes. I won't be late for work, I promise.
Yeah, I don't hear what you said then. So, Sam, how long have you been single? Because you sound like an all right kind of guy.
No, I've been single for 2 years now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, she cheated on me.
She did what on you?
She cheated on me.
Cheated? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And you've just not... Hang on, let's turn to the Anna Raven show. And you've just not been able to trust a woman since then, or just you're too ugly to get a woman?
I'm good looking, yeah, but I vowed not to enter in a relationship again, but now it seems I need somebody.
Now you're ready. You vowed not to enter the relationship again, but now you're ready to get
for a relationship.
Sam action going there. Well, Sam, let me take a few details about you. May I ask how old you are?
I'll be 29 in November.
29?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're an old man. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Okay, so you're quite short. And what do you look like?
I'm a sporty looking, broad chest.
Sporty? Broad chest. Yep.
Big bums.
Big bums?
Yeah.
He's got big bums. How many bums have you got?
Just 2.
Just 2 bums?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 big bums. Well, listen, Sam, 0870 9090 973. If any ladies like the sound of that, give us a call and we'll slightly take the mickey out of them a little bit. Okay, Sam?
Okay, dude.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Did he just call me babe? Okay, if you were listening in the last hour, you would have heard us speaking to Hunter in Sweet Carolina, which is in America. He's just sent me his webcam link. It's all numbers, so I'm not going to read it out. But if you would like to go and have a look at Hunter's webcam, send me an email and I will reply with the link. So you can go and have a look, which might be quite nice. We're trying to persuade him to stand in front of the camera, but the camera's just waving around. Steady on, Vicky. The camera's just... Oh, hang on, he's going to stand in front of the camera. If you want to have a look at it, send me an email and I'll send you the link. We've been dissing the idiots who think that the moon landing was faked, or at least the photographs... oh, listen to that. Bit wheezy. Or at least the photographs were faked. Lots of people wanting to talk about some of the stuff we did last week, which is, is kind of fine, but is also a little bit lazy. And there's loads of other stuff. Guess what, Vicky?
What?
I phoned up the garage today to see how my car's getting on.
Oh, it's in there again.
So we took it in on Friday because of the high-pitched squealing noise it's making.
Oh.
I guess nothing wrong with your car. He's a Greek fella. Is she nothing wrong with your car? Come and pick it up and tomorrow is so fine.
Yeah, and that's Greek.
All right, steady on.
See, my bang to the head has made me a bit leery.
Your painkillers?
No, my bang to the head.
Oh, your bang to the head. Oh,
yeah.
that was a week ago, though.
Oh, no, 5 days.
So, bang... I tried...
I've got a black eye.
All right, steady on. I'm trying to close... I'm changing my bank account.
Oh, are you? I should do that, actually.
Yep, change it, going to Lloyd's.
Oh, really?
From NatWest.
They're friendly in there, and they're very helpful.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
I phoned up today. I said to the NatWest, right, I want to take all my money out, and I want to put it in another bank. Oh, sir...
Up, Ian.
Excuse me?
That was just saying what's up.
Yeah, well, slap
her
her
up.
Oh, hang on. His camera's closed down, look.
He's Chris.
Hunter's camera is closed down.
Is this that Hunter that you phoned up ages ago? And he's like monosyllabic?
That's the fella, yeah.
Yeah.
His camera's closed down, that's a shame.
Ah.
I can't give that link anymore then. But they were like, well, to do this, we've got to have it in writing. I was like, well, come on, man, it's my money, And they said, we did. I said, why do you need it in writing? Oh, we need to do it in writing for security. I said, but hang on.
Out loud?
Yeah.
Hey.
And I said, I'm closing it all down, so it's everything. And I said, well, hang on, I've just given you my password and my 4-digit PIN. That would normally be enough to... Anyway, it's got on my...
Plus? People know you from the telly.
Well, it was on the phone.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and to be honest, do you know what I mean? That don't work anymore.
No, does it not work anymore?
No.
Oh, dear. You want to get back on the telly like that person said last night?
Well,
I thought that might have been Days Off. That was pretty cool.
He was right, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was quite a bit of a dude, actually, wasn't he?
Yeah, he called in. It was all very nice.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to hang on. I'm going to do these. While I'm talking to you, I'm going to be sending a link to Hunter's webcam to various people. But,
okay.
Which may or may not be working. But, you know, he was very friendly. He phoned in. They played bits of it out on his show, which was all good work.
You're wheezing.
I am wheezing, aren't I?
I can hear it.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, dear.
I've not been...
Can you cough? A bit more than that. Yeah, that's more like it. You need to do a few of those.
I've not been anywhere smoky or anything.
Have you not?
No, not at all.
It's quite bizarre. It must just be a bad air quality or something.
Yes, it must be that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yes.
Hey, you wanted me to call in and tell you about Jolene.
What?
Last week, you said to me, listen to Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Oh,
before
no,
back.
you thought Dolly Parton was rubbish.
Yeah, she is.
She's not. And
Yes.
I said, listen to Jolene by Dolly Parton, and you would realise that it's a brilliant song.
Well, I have listened to Dolly Parton's Jolene many a time.
But have you... No. Shut your face, you little brat.
Do you want to tell her that? Hang on a minute, I'll put her on.
No, oh, God, don't.
What?
Your mummy is an idiot.
What?
Shut up while I'm talking to your mum. Oh, Ernie's gone now!
Whatever.
Right, thank you.
That put you in your place, didn't it?
I weren't really listening to her. Right.
Yeah, she just said whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So, so you listened to Jolene. What did you think of it?
Well, I've listened to it many times and it's still a load of rubbish.
Oh.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you?
Well, no, I wasn't, because I don't think you listened to it properly. I don't think you sat down and thought, I'm going to be objective.
Shush.
Yeah, shush.
Yeah, I'm going to lock her
Don't, 'cause seriously,
under the cupboard.
seriously,
under
man,
the cupboard, under the stairs,
With this
even.
headache and with the
Oh, God.
She makes one more noise, I'm cutting you off.
Jessica, shush, otherwise I'll get cut off. Thank you.
Seriously, one more noise I can hear and you're cut off.
One more noise and I'll get cut off, so be quiet, child. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Because with this headache and this mood I'm in,
Oh, you're P&T?
I think so, yeah, I'm not in a good mood today.
Oh, dear.
But did you actually sit down and listen to Jolene? Because you're very familiar with the song.
I am very familiar with the song. And Jolene sounds like a very nasty woman.
Exactly. Jolene is stealing her man.
Yeah, well...
Right, I heard that, you're gone. You know what I mean? I'm not in the mood today to I know it's half term. Tough, Philip, I say.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon to you, Philip.
Just wonder whether you saw the story in today's Daily Mail about these 29,000 ducks.
No.
Oh, well, what happened was 29,000 ducks fell off a boat.
What?
Yeah, in the Pacific. And 10,000 of them went north, and 19,000 went south, and ended up in various places. Now, my question, Ian, is, have you ever thrown a note in a bottle?
What? Hang on, were these real ducks?
No, they were toy ducks. They were on a boat.
Oh, God, for God's sakes, man.
Well, they were a flotilla of plastic ducks.
Okay.
And now they reckon that some of them may be heading for Britain after 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all coming. They got blown over by the Gulf Stream.
Yes.
And I don't know how many thousand have got coming down, but have a look out, you know. But it set me thinking.
Yes.
Have you ever thrown a bottle with a message in it while you've been on holiday?
Do you know? No, I haven't.
I just wondered, you know.
Have you ever done that?
Well, I must admit I did, yes.
Right.
A couple of years ago it was in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I just put a message in a Pepsi, Coke Pepsi bottle.
Coke, Pepsi.
Yeah, well,
Coke, yes.
one of the, the cola drinks.
Yeah.
And I said, if you find this, and I put my name and address.
Yeah.
But up till now, I've not heard anything. But, I mean, it could be, where I threw it in, it could have been taken to Antarctica.
Yeah. Well, it could have been. No, I didn't read that story.
It's quite a lovely story. It got pictures of the ducks, and it said if you find one, it said that people have found them and they're worth £1,000 each.
Chris, have you ever thrown a message in a bottle?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh, hello, is that Chris? Hello, Chris, how are you?
Hello, fine. Who's that, Barry?
No, this is Philip from South Norwood.
Oh, hello, Philip. How are you?
What have you phoned in about today, Chris?
I phoned in about the higher powers of the mind.
Higher powers of the mind? Well, I don't think I'm qualified to talk about that. I mean, I've got a reasonably high mind, but I don't think I've got a higher mind.
What do you mean by high mind?
You most certainly are. Everybody's qualified to talk about it.
Yes.
It's not a higher mind, it's the mind, but it's a higher... We have higher powers such as intellect, reason and conscience.
Yes.
Can I just say, I'm not going to send the link out anymore because it's hard work.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's for Hunter, you mean?
Yes. Philip, listen, I suspect this might get tricky with Chris, so I'll
Yes.
say goodbye to you, sir.
Okay, brother.
Thank you. And Chris?
Hello.
I have to do some ads. Can I come back afterwards?
Yes.
Thank you.
If you and Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
If you wish to see Hunter's webcam, then we have a new link. It's hunterspad.com. Although, it ain't working, and there's lots of people there. Look, Dave in the Barnet, Marianne, Richard from London, Hunter, Nard, Big One. They're all there, and no one can see much at all, which is a shame. Okay, before the break, we spoke briefly to Chris, who was talking about getting high. Chris, carry on.
Oh, yes. No, I wasn't talking about getting high. I was talking about the higher powers of the mind.
Do you think they faked the photographs of the gentleman astronauts landing on the moon?
I don't know. Or, I mean, Neil Armstrong said that the Earth looked very beautiful, and, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, but it doesn't really matter because apparently there's no life on the moon, and that doesn't have much...
There's no life on the moon, no. The moon's dead.
So, I mean, there's life on this Earth, so I'd rather be, let's clean up and sort out this Earth. Never mind about the moon. That will take care of it.
Can I just say, for the first time ever, I agree with what Chris has just said.
Good.
It's good.
Good.
It's good. No, good.
Good.
It's good.
Then we have the lower powers of the mind.
Yes, the sex.
Appetite, yes. desire,
Appetite. Well, no, appetite. What do you mean appetite is a lower part of the mind?
No.
Appetite is just a natural instinct, isn't it?
Yes, but that appetite can be perverted, and you can have appetite for lots of things.
Appetite for Destruction. You can have that on CD. It's a brilliant record.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good.
But, of course, we must remember that the higher powers must always keep the lower powers in subjection.
Yes.
And you're all right.
Yes.
Because, I mean, supposing, with the lower powers, comes, I want it now. So supposing somebody thinks, oh, that Rolex watch on Mr. Brown's hand looks very nice.
Who's Mr. Brown, and why has he got a watch on his hand? Why isn't he wearing it on his wrist like a normal person?
I meant wrist.
Okay. Who's Mr. Brown?
He's just an imaginary person who might wear a Rolex watch.
Okay.
So then...
Why is he... Why... Okay. Why are you discussing your imaginary friends?
He's not my imaginary friend. I'm just talking about the lower powers of the mind.
What's his first name?
Fred.
Fred Brown, who wears Rolex watches on his hand.
And somebody might think, well, I want that now. That's my desire.
I want to be like Fred Brown.
Yes, and I can't afford a Rolex watch.
No. I need a new car.
Well, it's the same thing. So the reason and the conscience says
couldn't wear
the
a car
higher
in your
powers
hand.
step in, take charge, and say, well, you can't afford it, so just let it go. It's not yours, don't take it.
In the words of Paul McCartney, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
Using the Beatles.
Well, I know.
The bass player.
But it's the conscience, which you don't get much conscience in the Beatles songs, do you?
Oh! You don't get much conscience in the Beatles. All you need is love. Surely that's the greatest message of all time.
Well, no, because
it's a rubbish song.
Or what you need. Love is important, but you need
all
laws.
You need is love.
You need laws.
All you need is love. Love is all you need.
That's not true.
Okay.
You need water.
Okay,
You need water to survive.
That was the second verse, wasn't it?
Water.
Was that the second verse?
About water.
All you need is love and a little bit of water and some food.
So don't you agree that the higher... Well, it doesn't matter whether you agree or not. It's
No, it doesn't.
truism. The higher powers should take precedence over the lower powers, should be the boss. And when we run into trouble in our society, that's why I said it doesn't matter about the moon. There's no crime on the moon, is there? So we have to
isn't that interesting you say that? Are we sure there's no crime on the moon? Because by the very fact that they may have faked the photographs, then yes, a crime could have been committed on the moon.
Yes, but there's no people running around stealing Rolex watches or robbing banks on the moon.
Time is irrelevant on the moon.
Well, so therefore we have to concentrate about
Ipso facto.
Earth, and our conscience has to be activated.
Correct. Correct.
That we say, well,
Correct.
that thing or that person does not belong to me.
Correct.
It's
Yes.
off limits. So if
they stole bits of the moon, is it their right to have taken bits of the moon, and you can now buy a bit of the moon on eBay?
Well, I don't want a bit of the moon.
That's a crime?
But do you know?
It seems wherever man goes, there's crime.
Oh, no, that's not strictly true.
Yes, it is.
Did you know that there's life on other planets and there's no crime? and those people wouldn't. They can see us, but we can't see them.
Whoa, hang on a second. We've just entered what I like to call the fruitcake territory. There is...
Oh, fruitcake. Oh, the EU again. Here we go. You know, I think it's very insulting when people call somebody fruitcake and they don't know what they're talking about.
Well, I do know what you're talking about. You're talking about your nonsense. The EU, did you just say?
Well, David Cameron said people who were against the EU were fruitcake. So,
well, I'm saying... No, I'm against people who think that there are people on other planets where they have no crime and they can see us. So it's nothing to do with European Union.
No, it's just that you said that people who think that are fruitcakes, and that's what David Cameron said.
Blimey.
But you can't prove me wrong. And the Bible says that there's
no.
other worlds.
No.
And why shouldn't there be other worlds?
There are, but they can't see us.
How do you know? Have you been up to those other worlds?
Okay, how do you know they can?
Because...
No, how do you... It's a good argument. If it works for you, it works for me. How do you know that they can see us?
Because...
go on.
There's no crime in those other...
No, forget the crime. The question is... And we're not even going to start... The first question should be, how do you know those places exist? We're going to move straight on to the second question, so I'm giving you a little bit of slack. How do you know that these people on other planets can see us?
How do I know that? Because I've read about it.
Okay, and so if it's in a book, it must be true.
Well, science things are in books, and you believe that.
No, not everything. Not everything. I don't believe because something is written down that it's necessarily true.
Oh, well, some things which are written down are not true.
Correct.
There's plenty of stuff in the press which is
correct.
true, and there's plenty of stuff in the press which is true.
Correct.
But you can't prove me wrong.
No. The onus isn't on me to prove you wrong. The onus is on you to prove your point.
Because there's other worlds.
Right, okay, this... We got 3 minutes. We might you don't mind if I pursue this, do you, Joseph?
No, that's fine. Go.
Thank you. Unless you want to have a go, Joseph. No, I don't. Okay, leave it to me.
Can I make heads or tails of it?
No, me neither, but I'm clinging on by my fingernails here to this
explain
nonsense.
In words of 2 syllables, there are other planets where people have not stolen Rolex watches, where there's no crime, where the people are good, decent, law-abiding, where they don't need...
And they can see us?
Where they don't need prison. Yes, they can see us.
Okay, well, this is, again, this is the...
But why would they come here? Because they wouldn't come to such...
Because they can't come here, because they can't see us, because they don't know of our existence, because it's all hypothetical, and none of this is based on fact.
Oh, well, you know, if you're saying that, then why is there so much coverage given to aliens, which I believe don't exist, and yet people take them so seriously?
But hang on. No, Chris, just stop there for a second. You've contradicted yourself. You've brought up the coverage of aliens and UFOs, and then you said you don't believe in them.
I don't believe in aliens.
Well, then people talk about aliens and UFOs because they're lunatics.
No, they're not lunatics. They're inclined to... they're entitled to have their viewpoint, just like you are.
No,
anybody who doesn't agree with you is a lunatic,
No, that's very generalistic. No, not at all. But people who think that they have been zapped aboard spaceships and have had probes inserted in them and have crossbred with aliens and even think that they've seen a flying saucer, they're all wrong.
No, they're not wrong, because people do see things in the sky, except that they're not...
No, there are things that... UFOs exist, because a UFO, as we know, is an unidentified flying object, so that definitely exists.
Yes.
But spaceships do not exist.
I don't think so, but then things can be made to exist as if they do exist. It can be like an illusion.
Things can be made... Well, like David Copperfield flying.
Well, something like that.
Yes.
People can be deceived.
Of course they can. Smoke and mirrors.
Mirrors, yes, but you see, the thing is...
And smoke.
That makes this planet in the minority, so it's not cool to go out mugging, because most of the universe doesn't do it.
But no, you don't know that.
Well, I do, because I know that the other worlds have not succumbed to...
You don't... Chris, you don't know about... You don't know about these other worlds. And I'm giving you a lot of slack by even assuming with you that they exist.
Well, the Bible says that, so are you saying that the Bible is wrong? The Bible says that.
Yeah, I kind of am. OK, let's not go down that route any further whatsoever. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. I've kept Joseph waiting a long time. I had to keep him waiting a little bit longer now because I've got to do some ads. Sorry about that. Latino Spirit has sent me an email. Thank you, Joseph. I'm sorry because of the whole Chris debacle. I've got 45 seconds now. So would you like to tease up what you're going to talk about? Then after the news, we'll come back and we'll get the full meat and gravy.
Okay, sure. I just wanted to talk about being single and American in light of the pursuit some of your callers are making after Hunter.
Okay, well, so you're not after a bit, are you?
Well, yeah, I'm single. I'm out there. If Hunter's not available, I want to remind you, female listeners, that there are other Americans around, and I'm on this side of the Atlantic.
Wow, Joseph, we'll come back to you for that. This is we just got blokes phoning in trying to get sex on this show. Unbelievable. Well, if you want to speak to Joseph, 0870 9090 973, or you can email a question, iain@lbc.co.uk. Joseph, we'll do it after this. Thank you. I'm still trying to get Hunter's webcam kind of working, so I've gone to hunterspad.co.uk, but it's just, he said he designs websites, but Jesus, this is a mess. Oh, no, there we go, hang on a second. Anyway, sorry, Joseph. Okay, so we were speaking to Hunter earlier on. He's a strange American that does live in America. And Marie called in and said that he sounded hot and she wanted some. Now, you're an American living in this country.
That's right, yeah.
Why are you over here?
Well, because I got married to someone from here a number of years ago, and then we got divorced, so I've stayed living over here since then.
Okay, so you're an old man?
Yeah, 47.
47, wow, that's I'm not expecting too much of a response here.
Well, I know you think my voice is scary.
It is scary, yeah.
Opal Bonfanti thinks it's overtly sexual.
Oh, wow, she's hot.
Yeah, she is. So she sent me a lovely picture of herself, too. So women often have a different reaction to my voice than men do.
Okay.
One that is a little more favorable.
Well.
So I just thought it was a good time to remind the female listeners that I'm here and available, since they're chasing unavailable people.
What have you got to offer that us Brits can't deliver? Because let's be honest, us Brits, we're the best at wooing and courting ladies. Why should a woman go for an American?
You think Brits are the best?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But I think that women who date Americans will quickly find out that we're much more attentive. We won't, for example, say, "Oh, just meet me down the pub." We'll pick them up, treat them nicely.
I pick up. Well, it depends. If it's on my way, I'll pick them up, of course. But I'm not going to go out of my way.
Yeah, I'll go out of my way.
Oh, that's just creepy, though.
Well, it's being gentlemanly.
No, it's not. It's being creepy and desperate. Don't you think?
But then again, maybe that's because I'm older. I'm from an older generation where people...
Exactly. In the war, things were done differently.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Now, I have a soft spot for Habiba.
Oh, yeah.
But I notice she never calls when I'm on or mentions me in any way.
Maybe you should take the hint.
But I thought... I found out now that she is from India, which is also... I am partial to women from India. But
yeah. She's a fine-looking woman.
See, I've never seen her.
Oh, I've seen a photograph of her. She's. Well, let's ask her. Habiba, why don't you call in when Joseph is on?
Who's Joseph? I'm sorry, I've just missed the last 5 minutes of the phone call because I got out of the van. But I don't know. Is Joseph there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Joseph. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, Habiba. I've mentioned on air on your show before that you sound very attractive and I fancy you.
Oh, you're an American?
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts in America are you from?
New York.
Oh dear. I was married to a New Yorker, and I lived in New York for a bit, and it wasn't my cup of tea.
Got off to a bad start here, Joseph.
No, not all New Yorkers are the same. You can't tar everyone with the same brush.
Exactly, and you lived in Queens, didn't you?
I lived in Queens. That's right. How do you know?
Because I've heard you say so on there.
Oh,
I used to live in Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica. I grew up in Hempstead.
Oh, is that near Jamaica?
You lived there, and it's about...
Yeah, I didn't go very far. I went as far as the Van Wyck Expressway, Rockaway Boulevard, and places like that. I didn't go very far. We didn't have a car.
Yeah. Joseph, I'm beginning to see why girls don't fancy you.
Why?
Oh, stop being so horrible, Ian.
Oh, he's a little bit dull.
What's your excuse, Ian? When was the last time you had a good date since FIFA?
You don't... You don't want to know.
No, I don't, actually.
Oh. Let's just say it's been all right.
Oh,
there's still a little bit of magic left in the Lee yet.
Oh, okay, fine. So you're not going to tell us who the lucky girl is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you said girl, singular.
Oh, you've got girls, have you?
And again,
you are a stud.
And again, you're saying girls, not boys.
Because I don't believe that you're...
Let's just say when the wall came down in East Germany, things changed and experiments were conducted.
So why don't you go out on a date with Verinda?
Maybe I will, actually. He's a nice lad.
Maybe he can wear his best dress.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Joseph, listen...
Lovely speaking to you.
Oh, it's lovely speaking to you.
If anyone calls up for you, Joseph, I will give them a short shrift. What are you...
Iain?
Yes.
Can you please explain to me what... I don't want to be rude about Chris, but what... she must have been high. What the hell was she talking about?
I'm sure she wasn't. Chris's... Who's lost the will?
Jim's lost the will to live because he heard Chris from Crouch End and he was absolutely flabbergasted with what he heard. He'd never heard it before.
Well, no, just she has a slightly fundamentalist view, although I was surprised that the alien stuff was coming out, but a slightly fundamentalist, literal interpretation of various religious texts that I have to be careful.
I'm surprised Alien and the Bible, I didn't think those two went together.
I didn't know, but then I haven't read the Bible for a long, long time, so...
No, okay, maybe we should. Maybe. Well, Iain, I shall let you go. All I want to say is, regarding yesterday, I'm not a bottler, and that's it, really.
What, regarding what yesterday?
You know, Verinda, because at the end of the day, when I asked you, I realised I made a big mistake yesterday. When I asked Verinda what he was wearing, I shouldn't have told him what he was wearing. I should have let him answer the question. Because he would have agreed with anything I said, just to make me look like a bottler and to, look clever.
You're a bottler.
Oh, shut up, Verinda. I'm not a bottler. I mean, at the end of the day, when I asked you what you were wearing, you had to stop and think about it. So you probably lied about it anyway, knowing you.
No, I have to think about it because I just been woken up.
Because you smoke too much?
No, I've just been woken up.
That's rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. You probably weren't even there anyway, so in regards to that, I won.
No.
Yes, you did.
I won.
I mean, yes, I did. No, you didn't win. Well, listen, you can carry on. I'll tell you what, you're 18, I'm 28. If you want to win, you can win, Verinda, okay?
All right, then.
All right, then.
Thanks.
All right, then, no problem. Sleep tight.
You're right.
All right, Iain? Iain?
He's gone.
That's okay. So what have you been up to, Verinda, this weekend, apart from bottling it?
Nothing, and I didn't bottle it.
Nothing? You didn't go and see Superman, do anything?
Yeah.
I thought you went to JD Sport to buy some sportswear.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, there.
So boring. That's boring stuff, though, isn't it?
It depends what kind of sporty stuff you buy.
I'm a bit sad.
Clip that now, Iain. I'm a bit sad. Clip that. That's got to go into Burley right now.
I'm a bit sad. I didn't say that.
You did. You just said.
But that's an old clip anyway.
Oh,
I'm not
very
gay.
hard to tell.
Full show. I'm not gay. Yeah.
So you're hassling Clive as well?
No,
Verinda?
He's annoyed at me. He don't let me call in no more.
I don't blame him. What about Westwood? Did you ring up Westwood like you said you were going to do?
No, I tried, but it was busy.
You bottled it. Typical.
I phoned in the week before.
Yeah, bottler.
Yeah, but you didn't even record it because you're a bottler.
All right, now I'm going to do it this Saturday.
Okay,
you do it this Saturday and you tape it and then you play it to us.
As much fun as this is hearing an old woman argue with a child...
I'm not an old woman.
I have to let you both go.
All right, Iain. Love you lots.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Abiba. Bye-bye, Verinda. He's gone. There we go. Paul, sorry about that.
That's all right. How are you, Iain? How's the head doing now?
It's a little bit better. My mood is lightening slightly, but I'm just... do you know what? You know, sometimes when you're just a little bit ratty... For no logical reason, I'm aware that I'm ratty, so I should be able to bring myself down a little bit, and I just can't do it. I just,
It just gnaws at the edges,
If someone were to get me... I'm surprised I kept my patience with Chris in Crouch End, to be honest.
I missed that bit, Iain. What was she banging on about?
Oh, that there are other planets that can see us, and they have no crime on there. So if her friend Fred Brown went up there with a Rolex watch... it wouldn't get stolen, or something like that.
Oh, I know why she thinks that. It's all right. It's you can get very high from tantric sex, and as you know, she loves her tantric sex, so I think it's to do with that.
Okay, steady on. So, you've called in, you've not called me for a while, you've been calling Clive quite a bit.
I did call Clive, and the reason I couldn't call you was a quick one to Chris. Chris never called me back.
Shame on you, Agent Chris, but well done as well.
And the other reason was busy line. I was very busy in the afternoon.
Busy line. Well, it's been an odd show today. I'll do a little recap, I suppose. We've had people disputing whether the Americans actually landed on the moon.
Yeah, why? I think the real question is why are their lives so dull that they care?
Exactly, But obviously, why would American government do this? It's nonsense. But I don't want to go down the whole conspiracy thing because that's what James Whale does every single night.
Yes, there's enough tedium out there.
I tell you what you can help me with, Paul.
What's that?
You've just done up your place. I know it's a boat, but you've done it up. Now listen, I need a bit of help. I have got approximately 600, 700 CDs.
Yeah.
And a stacking stereo system, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, I've got those really crappy old shelves that you get when you're students. I want to get a nice kind of shelf thing for all my CDs and my stereo. Any idea? I've not got a clue where to start.
Do you know, the best thing to do is get someone who's really good to make it for you.
Now, someone mentioned this at the weekend. Is that the best plan? And is it going to cost me a fortune?
No, actually, quite often it can cost you very little more than...
very little more?
a little bit.
Why did you have to add the word more? Very little would have been a good sentence, but very little more. Okay.
Only a little more, but while they're there, you can say, can you just do that and this and the other?
So I can get them round and say, point out to what I say, look, I want it to go here, I want to hold this many CDs, I want my stereo to go in the middle there, ton, and they can knock up something for me, can't they?
Yeah, if you want to, I know someone stunning.
What, a lady?
Good. No, unfortunately, no.
Send me an email, because I'm quite genuine about this. I need to do something, because it's the final puzzle piece in the jigsaw puzzle that is my living room, is the CD rack and the stereo. It's all a bit of a mess round there.
I will. I'll send you an email
Good
and
lad.
put in capital letters from Paul Ladbroke Grove, because I can guarantee this guy's work, genuinely.
Okay. Good lad. There you go. Very nice. Okay, excellent. Did you call in for anything, Paul?
I did, Ian. I did. Ian?
Yes.
I know I've asked this before, but for legal reasons, can I say the word breast on the radio?
Yes, you can. Yes, you may.
And does that mean I can say the word breast?
You can say the word breast, yes.
Okay, breast!
Okay,
Thank you. I feel much better now.
Didn't say you could shout it.
Sorry. Was that against the law, shouting it?
Well, you've only got 30 seconds left now, Paul.
Ian, honestly, you've got to listen out for this. I can describe to you the best burlesque striptease in the world without using any indoor language that I ever saw in my life over the weekend.
If you can do it in 15 seconds, you're away.
It was... I can't, because it is complex. This was fantastic. The woman's name is Immodesty Blaze, and it was phenomenal, because I went to the best festival in the world at the weekend.
Paul, I wish we could discuss it, but it's half-term. It's probably best not to touch strippers with a stick.
This is the sound of a child being...
Here's Monday's big quiz question where you can win a weekend away in New York. There's a chance to win £100,000 and daily prizes as well. Which famous New Yorkan lady is 111 feet 6 inches tall and 120...
Florence Nightingale.
Sorry, Nick?
Florence Nightingale.
No, I don't think it is Florence Nightingale. Is she from New York?
I know.
Is she 111 feet 6 inches tall?
No.
Well, if you know the answer, you could be right, Nick. I thought it was a statue.
I could be right, couldn't I?
I thought it was a Statue of Liberty, but I might be wrong. Anyway, if you know the answer, you can call the special number, which means it costs a bit more, 09016 339 973, and you can play the big quiz every weekday evening from 7. Now, Nick, before we continue, listen to this email from Denise. Denise George.
Okay.
Ian, you said the other week you were a changed and calm person. It's rubbish, isn't it? You are so moany and crabby today. I can't believe spelt wrong, anyone rings you as they're either idiots or thick if they don't agree. Denise.
If they don't agree?
Yeah. Well, just generally...
What does that make me then?
Huh?
So what does that make me then?
Well, I guess...
I agreed with you regarding the UFOs and nicking things from the moon, and that makes me stupid then, doesn't it?
Well, I only heard half a sentence there.
No, what I'm saying is, that must make me stupid, because I agreed with you earlier on regarding nicking things from the moon.
No, that means if you...
So if I agree with you, that means that makes me stupid.
Now, if you agree with me, that makes you... It doesn't say what it means if you agree with me. Denise, right back. What does it mean if someone agrees with me? If you disagree with me, you're an idiot or you're thick. So if you agree with me, I guess you're sensible and quite clever.
Like you.
Yeah, fair enough. Lovely. There we go.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Mons too.
Monsieur, monsieur.
Mons too. Anyway.
Yes.
We digress. Look, I'm looking to enter a competition, and I want your font of knowledge regarding these things.
Okay.
It says you have to give the lowest amount. What's the amount you've got to give? The lowest. What's the lowest qualified amount, and you won't win a prize. I mean, what does that mean?
What, the Clive Bull auction?
No, it's not the Clive Ball auction. I've seen it sat in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And it's the lowest.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it.
The phrase is the lowest unique bid.
Unique. That's the word. But see, people think they're stupid. The lowest unique bid. So if I put a penny in there, that's the lowest one, isn't it?
I spent 10 minutes trying to explain this to Chris last week. Is it? Listen to the phrase, and you'll get it eventually. The lowest unique bid. Unique is the key word in that sentence.
So that means the only bid. So if 400 people put 4 pence and one person puts 3 pence,
Yep.
that unique bid's going to win it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the unique bid. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd answer it for me.
Yeah,
it's the word unique.
The unique is the key. I had a big... it was about 20 minutes I spent trying to explain this to Chris last week. And then I was thinking about over the weekend how I could have explained it better. And it is the unique. So, if you... Say, for example, you bid 5 pence...
I was thinking about doing 6 pence, though.
Well, there you go. But if I bid 5 pence and Chris bids 5 pence, those bids aren't unique. But if you bid 6 pence and you're the only person that bids that 6 pence...
Yeah.
You've won. But
so what should I go for then, Ian?
So which
unique pen? I will do it.
I'm confused. Are you doing because we're doing this on LBC?
No, I didn't know you were doing it on LBC.
Oh well, this is all very strange. Almost like some crazy marketing thing. You're going for one in a newspaper, are you?
Well, yeah. I've seen them in the newspaper before, but I just fancy doing one in this newspaper.
Well, what's the prize?
It's I think it's a free telephone, I think, or something.
Oh, that's rubbish. Listen,
Yeah, no, exactly.
Clive's doing one. Does it start tonight, Chris? Clive's one. Clive's doing one, and he's giving away. It's a TV, isn't it? It's a flat screen TV or something very exciting like that. Hang on, Chris. Chris will tell us what the prize is.
It's a Samsung flat screen TV package, but there's a live read at 5:45.
Well, what? But I'm doing it now, sort of.
What, do you want to do it now?
Does this negate the live read if I do this now?
I don't know, because it's scheduled for 5:45.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to do 2 live reads.
Well, I've done a live read just now for the... Yeah.
I'm going to be happy with that.
Well, the thing is, though, if I... okay.
Right.
If I talk about it now, Chris, because I'm selling it more than I would sell it in a live read, surely. Let me do the live read now.
All right, and we'll just pretend it was 5:45.
We'll just cheat the time thing.
All right, hang on.
Okay, Nick.
I'll pretend I haven't heard it then.
Well, no, I'm going to do it now. Okay, so hang on.
Well, I'll pretend I haven't heard it then.
You pretend you haven't heard it then.
Right, okay.
Okay, and we'll pretend it's 5:45. Okay.
Right,
wow. 5:45, Chris? Is it supposed to be? Okay. Well, it's 5:47, so it's time I do this for you. How would you like to win a 50-inch high-definition Samsung flat-screen TV package? You can, all this week with Steve Allen and Clive Ball. We're auctioning off... Now, listen. We're auctioning off this fantastic prize, but we want to sell it to you for as little as possible. You text us how little you want to pay for it, and if you're the lowest unique bid, you pay that amount for it. For details of how to enter, go to lbc.co.uk/auction. But the thing is, when I think on these things generally, the odds of you winning for 6 pence, 7 pence, 8 pence are kind of slim because everyone will go for that. You probably want to bid something like
34 pence.
No, more than that. Probably like 138 pence, maybe even 1,468 pence, something like that.
Well, I think I'll try that then. I'm going to go for 30. I'm going to go for 34 pence.
Good lad. And if you win, I want a piece of that phone.
Well, we're going for the telly, though.
Oh, you're going for the telly now? Are you going to go for it?
It's much better offer, isn't it?
Yes, of course it is. It's a much better
You
offer.
know it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how much the text costs. I think they're like £1.50 or something.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares exactly? Oh, that'll get Mr. Hooker dancing up and down if he'd bothered to turn up to work today. Now, get this, Nick. There's nobody in today.
You're joking.
Nobody in, but they're still playing those bloody speakers at full volume downstairs.
No.
Ridiculous. How can you work in an office that's
Are they making you wear a tie as well in today?
No, they're not making us wear ties. Oh, my sister came round on Sunday, and rather belatedly, she brought my birthday presents. One present was an album by a group called Thor. It's a joke present.
Thor?
It's Thor.
What, Thor? It's Thor?
Thor. Second present...
I've never heard of them before.
No, nor have I. Second present, do you know Screech from Saved by the Bell?
Yes.
Well, he's in serious financial difficulties, so he's selling T-shirts on the internet to help save his house. So I've got to help Screech save his house by buying this T-shirt. Except he doesn't own the copyright to the name Screech, so he's had to put an extra E in there. So it's Screech. And he signed it. But the third present, and the most impressive present, I thought, was a lovely blue cravat. Like a proper nice smart cravat.
Suits you.
Oh, it's going to suit me. So I'm going to wear that. So when it gets a bit cooler, it's a bit hot for a cravat now. When it gets a bit cooler, I'm going to wear my cravat.
Can I suggest you do it bare-chested and just cravat? I'm not that type of guy. I'm not a Verinda, but I just thought it might look quite fetching.
Nick, on that rather seedy note, I'm going to cut you off, and we'll go to some ads while I calm down.
Chancery Lane, please, mate.
What's going on? Why is... I don't get what that means. Ben!
Hello, Ian, how are you, mate?
I'm all right.
Yeah. I just want to ring up. It's, when you go through all life believing something's true, and all of a sudden something turns out which says, actually, it's not true, do you feel it's all a bit weird, don't you?
Yes. What have you got?
Well, I've always believed, right, that if you get stung by jellyfish, you know what the common way of curing is, yeah?
You wee on it?
Exactly. That's what I've always believed. Apparently it's the worst thing you can do.
No. Who was Who has given you this this information that weeing on a jellyfish sting is bad for you?
It's because it's in the newspaper today, because apparently if you pour vinegar on it, that's the right kind of acid. Wee apparently is closer to fresh water, and fresh water will fire up any unused stings in the jellyfish. And it's the worst thing you can do.
Wasn't there there was someone famous who weed on someone's leg when they got stung by a jellyfish?
I think that's apocryphal. It even featured in an episode of Friends. So just as well, in case I got stung, I'd have said to my mate, look, would you wee on me? I would have been in terrible, terrible trouble.
No, someone famous did, because I saw them being interviewed by Ruby Wax, and she said, oh, would you wee on my leg, even though I haven't been stung?
Yeah, I saw that as well, but this is in a newspaper, and it's not one of these cheap newspapers.
Oh, it's an expensive newspaper, is it?
No, well, actually, no, it's a free newspaper.
Oh, well,
it's very cheap.
You don't get any cheaper than a free newspaper.
No, you don't, do you? I don't know what I'm talking about here. But that's what I read in it, and I thought that's quite amazing. You've got some intelligent listeners out there, well, about 5 of them.
Yes.
If they could ring in, maybe say if this is true or not.
Weeing, you have to wee on something, don't you?
I don't know if it's your leg or anything like that. I mean, it's a pretty revolting thing to do anyway.
Hang on, Keith, which celebrity did weeing on someone?
Steve-O.
Was it?
Steve-O from Jackass.
When?
In his Jackass series.
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking of. There was someone else. Someone more mainstream than Steve-O.
Oh, no, he peed in a bucket and threw it over himself after putting the jellyfish yarmulke.
No, he'd do it for the pain. He wouldn't do it for the release, Steve-O would.
Yes. Keith, thank you for that. That's not who I'm thinking. There's someone else I'm thinking of. Someone a little bit more mainstream than that did
anyway,
it.
Well, one of your listeners is going to come and tell us this.
Hang on a second. Line 4. What is going on here?
No, that's not an answer, is it?
Well, that was not very helpful to the...
No, it wasn't. Not in the slightest.
No. Well, Ben, thank you for that.
Okay, mate.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's try this one. Line 2. Do you know which celebrity weed on someone's leg?
Yeah, I think it was from Friends.
No, but that was in an episode of Friends.
An episode, yeah.
No, this happened. No, this happened in real life. This genuinely happened, I'm sure. Line 4. Do you know?
Yes, it was Margaret Thatcher's daughter.
Was it? I'm applauding there as though I knew that was... But Carol Thatcher? No, she weed in the jungle.
Yeah.
No, but she didn't wee on someone's leg because they got stung by a jellyfish. She just went because she was busting for a wee.
Yeah, like Paula Radcliffe.
Yeah. No, Paul... Well, who knows what Paula Radcliffe did. There's some dispute there. Line 2, do you know? No, they bottled it. Okay, well, I'm surprised about the weeing thing.
There must be a professor of jellyfish or weeology or something like that, and give us a definite answer to this. Until then, I'm going to be scared to get into the sea.
Well, Ben, thank you very much for that.
Okay, mate. Talk to you later.
Thank you for that. Lovely. There we go. Well, 0870 9090 973, and as we get rid of Ben, I realise we don't have many calls left, which is my fault for not setting up my coconut shy in a way that would attract punters to pay the money, pick up a ball, and throw it at my badly affixed coconuts. So, if you'd like to come on the show, plenty of stuff we can still talk about. 0870 9090 973. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. Oh, dear, there's a bit of a yawn there. So, we're trying to find out which celebrity weed on... The way I remember this story is that someone famous weed on someone's leg because they've been stung by a jellyfish. A lot of people, including... Sorry, I'm really sniffy. Elisha and Lisa are saying it was Michael Douglas got his young son to wee on him when he got stung by a jellyfish. But I remember the BAFTAs this year, Ruby Wax red carpeting someone and saying, making a joke about him weeing on her because of the jellyfish thing. I thought it was like someone like Jake Gyllenhaal or someone like that. Was he the one in Brokeback Cowboys? Yeah, that. So, I thought it was something like that, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, if you do know, I should have pressed the dump button there. Then give us a call. 0870 9090 973. Jane is in the Hawley. Hello, Jane.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my thunder has been stolen here because I was going to say Michael Douglas.
Oh.
I seem to remember that.
Yes.
I think that's probably the right
I remember it being an adult doing it, though.
No. I'm sure he said to his son, if you wee on my leg, that will do the trick, so to speak. Because I think they were by a river, not by the river, and he was sort of panicking, and that's what happened. He told his son to do it.
But according to the fellow we had on earlier on, it's all a myth anyway about the doing that.
Yes, possibly. Now, you might be interested to know, on the runways, they actually use urine to use as, what do you call it now, a de-icing agent on the runways.
I'm eating
so
a Kit Kat,
it can be a pretty useful commodity.
They use urine as a de-icer?
Yeah, on the runways they use that.
How do they do that? Well, do they all just stand there?
No, it's sort of a dried powdery thing, I believe.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, so it can be quite a useful thing.
Jane, thank you very much for
All right,
that.
lovely talking with you.
Thank you. Sorry, I was eating a Kit Kat there. Very rude, but I'm flagging a bit. So I need you. Fab's in the Bexley Heath.
Hello.
Hello, Fab.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can.
Nice one.
Yeah, I don't think it's do you watch Jackass? Have you ever watched Jackass, the movie?
Not the movie, but I'm aware of it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they do sort of stunts with wildlife.
Right.
And one of the stunts they done was when they put their head in a tank of jellyfish, and then they had to pour their own piss
Okay, well, let's...
on their head.
Yes, wee.
Yeah, but they're celebrities, but they're not very...
Yeah, no, but why is no one listening to me? I'm saying that an actor... Okay, I'm going to be really specific. An actor was with someone and that person got stung by the jellyfish. The famous actor weed on their leg.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Fab, I didn't mean to overcut you there, but it's wearing me down a little bit now, in all honesty. Chris, have we got any correspondence today? One correspondent. You know, this Friday is the day that we get rid of a lot of... I reckon about 80% of the correspondents are on their way out. And they're going. Dion's in the Langley. Hello, Dion.
Hello, mate. Yeah, I used to live in your neighbourhood.
Oh, yeah.
But I moved.
Which neighbourhood?
Brickwell.
Oh, yeah, Brickwell. I used to live... Sorry, I'm eating a Twix. Kit Kat.
Yeah,
I used to live on...
Road.
Monksville Way, I was.
Monksville Way?
Yep.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you went to Herschel High.
That's it.
Yeah, my nieces went there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a Londoner, though.
Oh, yeah.
I moved up here when I was in my later years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm jealous of my son. He's just come back from Corfu.
Oh.
And, he's 20 years old.
Yeah.
And, he's going to come round and do all his washing.
Oh, yeah.
But I wish I was a bit younger.
The thing is... Sorry, I'm eating a Kit Kat. It's really rude, but I'm so hungry.
That's all right, you're eating.
Good lad. I wish I was a bit younger, but when you... get this,
well, you're
Dion.
33, aren't you? Because my niece was in your class at school.
She was in my class?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Maria Pedder.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Maria?
Well, you won't do.
Well, sure she was in my class?
Yeah, well, she was in your year.
Maria?
Yeah.
Maria.
Very good-looking girl.
Yeah, I remember her. She was good-looking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was
I
not...
saw you on telly last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on this school day thing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Was it any good?
That's pretty good.
Was it? Unfortunately...
About people being bullied and things like that.
Yeah. I wasn't very attractive at school, so Maria would not have given me a second glance.
Well, you're not that bad looking on telly.
Well, I've grown into my face.
Yeah, you look... Well, you didn't look bad.
Didn't look bad. Okay, that's not
Yeah.
funny. I'm all right. I've grown into my face. I was quite an awkward, gangly, unattractive young man. But as I grow older, by the time I'm 60, I'm going to be a stunner.
Yeah, my son's grown up to be. He's like slim. 6 foot.
Oh, he sounds gorgeous.
But all the birds like him.
Yeah.
You know, he's just come back from Corfu.
Oh, yeah, and you're jealous of him. No, don't be jealous of him, Dion, because
I know.
you've seen things that he will never see. Have you? I bet you've seen the Beatles in concert, haven't you?
No, I'm not that old.
Oh, sorry, mate.
No, I've seen Dire Straits.
Ah, yeah. Oh, that's not quite as good as.
No, I go around the world a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So it's part of my job.
Oh, right. And what do you do?
I work for the government.
Am I allowed to ask what you do?
I don't know, it's hard to say.
Well, it's hard to say that whether I'm allowed to ask you or not. Because I've not technically asked you yet. I've asked you whether I'm allowed to ask you. Take your time.
I'm trying to think of a word. All right, Ian. You know, I'm trying to...
Okay, you take your time. There's no rush.
I work for Thames House.
For who?
Thames House.
Oh, is that MI5?
It is really, yeah.
So you're like one of them spies and stuff?
I can't say too much.
Okay, if you're one of them spies and stuff, then cough once. If you're not, then cough twice. 1. 2.
Right.
Oh, so you're not one of them spies? Well, hang on, it was 1 for yes and 2 for no.
Right.
Did you get
1
the code?
for yes.
Did you get the code wrong?
1 for yes.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
Yeah, it's 1 for yes.
So you got the code. So you're not a spy, or is that a double bluff?
I can't say a lot.
What's the best way to poison someone?
You don't.
Supposing you needed to.
What, if you wanted to poison someone?
While they were asleep. There you go. Best way to poison someone while they're asleep, and you're in the floor above them, and there's a gap in the floor so you can see through it. I know the answer is...
You're thinking of a James Bond film.
Exactly. We've got the bit of string, and he drips the poison down the string until
Doesn't work like that.
Oh.
No one poisons anyone.
Oh. Well, apart from that fella in the 70s who got an umbrella stuck in his leg.
Yeah, I know. That was in the 70s. That was in the height of the...
Cold War.
Cold War, yeah.
What's that? So what's the best way to bump someone off, take out, Have you ever fallen into a honey trap?
No.
Because some of those Russian lady spies are really fit, man.
Yeah, but we're not in war with the Russian, are we?
Huh?
No, we're not.
Oh.
The Russians aren't a threat.
Oh, well, you say that. I don't think you can ever
The
be
Middle East are.
Yeah, and some of those Middle Eastern lady spies are well fit, man.
Yeah, well... You know?
Yeah.
Studies at Guy's Drug Research.
Daniel!
Oh, hello. Hello, Ian.
Yes, Daniel?
How are you? I don't think we've spoken before, have we?
I don't think we have, no.
No. Yeah, I was just calling you, really. I was just wondering if maybe you can give me a little bit of advice, sort of thing.
I think it was Jake Gyllenhaal, by the way.
I'm sorry?
I think it was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Who's that?
Who weed on someone's leg because of the jellyfish sting.
Really?
I think so, yes.
I missed that.
Okay. Well, I wasn't there.
No, nor was I.
Lovely. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Ian, we haven't spoken before, but I know you have a huge, in-depth knowledge about almost everything.
I do, but my head is slightly fusty today because of my headache, so I'm a little bit off kilter. But let's see what we can do.
Okay, fine. Well, I mean, I'm 29 years old. Yes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I haven't had much luck in relationships and love, sort of thing.
Very unlucky.
I thought maybe you might be able to give me a bit of advice, sort of thing.
When you say you haven't had much luck...
well, any, really, to be honest.
You're a virgin?
No, not quite. A few experiences.
Okay,
but,
okay.
Well, listen, not much beyond that.
I've just come out of a massive relationship, man. I don't know if I can give you any advice. It turns out that once I was King Midas, now I'm King Midas in reverse, to quote the Hollies of all people. What are you looking for, Daniel?
I think I'm looking for anything that comes along. Really, well, not anything or anyone, but I don't know, just somebody really.
Daniel?
I don't know. Hello?
Yeah, Daniel, you should be looking for...
Who's this?
You sound like someone who's looking for a man.
Yeah, Kabir, I'm going to cut you off for that. Sorry about it, Daniel. Someone snuck through there. Ignore that. Okay. I don't really know what to offer, Daniel, in terms of advice. If any women want to call in, and you sound like a very nice chap.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, there used to have a slot called Midnight Encounters, didn't you? Not you personally, but
LBC. LBC didn't it? Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Like a sort of dating thing. Was it Mike Allen who did that?
Yes, that's right. Yes, Mike Allen.
Mike Allen. I used to like him. He was good.
Yes, he was. Actually, maybe you could resurrect it, say, 3 a.m. encounters, that sort of thing.
Well, hang on. I'm not going to come in and do a radio show at 3 a.m., for goodness sakes.
3 p.m., something like that.
Hang on. Wanda, do you want to speak to Daniel?
I do want to speak to Daniel. He sounds lovely.
He sounds very nice. Well, go on, you two have a chat. Go on.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Daniel.
How are you?
I'm good. Where do you live?
I live in Staines.
Do you? Very nice. So how far is that from central London?
It's 16 miles.
Ooh, not too bad. I live West London.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's good. That's good.
So do you work or you stay at home or?
I do work. I sort of work for myself. This and that, here and there, all legitimate work, really. What about yourself?
What do you mean legitimate work? What does that mean?
No, I mean it's all above board and legal and taxes paid. Sort of thing. I have my own home as well.
You're a Jehovah's Witness? What was that?
No, not Jehovah's Witness. I have my own home, I said.
You have your own home? Lovely. What, you rented from the council or you've bought it or?
No, I bought it.
Oh, have you paid off the mortgage, Daniel?
Unfortunately not. No, sorry.
No, that's the thing.
Oh,
That's the
you know, that's something we can work on together.
Yeah, it's a start, though.
It's a start. So then, why Staines? Why are you living out there?
Well, that's a very good question, actually.
Has it got quite a few nightclubs around there?
Well, I think there's one in town, but I
go
don't...
through Staines.
Wanda, just back off a little
Sorry,
bit. You're pushing him into a corner.
Sorry.
Just let the man breathe, for goodness sakes.
Sorry.
All right?
Thank you.
I'm on your side, Daniel. I don't want I don't want you to get bullied here.
Sorry, Daniel.
Thank you very much. Maybe I can ask you just a couple of questions.
Your turn, Daniel. Away you go.
Yeah, sure. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay. That's
a good age.
Yes, it is. I'm 29.
I'm also 6 foot.
Oh, now I'm not quite that tall.
I don't mind shorter men, but I think they have a problem with me.
How tall are you, Daniel?
I'm 5'10".
Oh, that's fair. That's
okay.
respectable.
Well, I'm 6 foot with heels on.
But 6 foot with heels on. So
I'm laying down. I'm only.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine.
Wanda, when you're quite tall, are you quite broad? Shoulder wise. From behind, do you look like a bloke?
People have said yes. I'm kind of described as a big ginger tranny, but no, I'm not ginger.
A big ginger tranny.
I'm not ginger.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
But yeah, I do have small hands.
Okay.
And,
And you haven't
I don't have an Adam's apple,
There
and
we
obviously
go.
I don't have dingly danglies.
Well, I have quite big hands, actually.
You? Oh, I love a man with big hands.
Steady on now. It's,
That's supposed to indicate something. Big intellect or something. I'm not sure exactly what, but
Oh, yeah, well, something like that, I hope.
yeah. So you live in Staines. You're in legal things. You like the fact that I'm 30.
Yes. That's all. Those are all plus points. All
Yeah,
very,
I
very
think we're
good.
on a winner here.
Really?
And you are single, or are you married with a couple of kids, or?
No, I'm definitely single. That's the whole reason for me calling.
Oh, the conversation seems to have just dried up there.
Well, that's a nice question, isn't it? Are you fertile, or is that too?
I'm sorry?
Racy. Fertile, fertility.
It's important for an old woman.
Am I first? Well, to be honest, I wouldn't really know whether I'm... Well, I have not ever
All right, don't
harbored anybody sort of thing. Hello?
Don't get medical, it's okay.
No, listen, I don't, Daniel, I don't think that Wanda is the right sort of woman for you. I think she's too forward, she's too old, she's too desperate, and I think you can do better than her.
You think so, yeah?
I think you do much better than her.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a start, isn't it? Really?
It's a start, and you seemed fine talking to her and stuff like that, so there's not a problem in that respect.
Yes.
Do you work, do you, Daniel?
I do work, yes, I do.
Any fit girls there?
No, because unfortunately I tend to work on my own, you see, so I don't have a lot of opportunity to meet other people.
Yes. Well, okay. Well, what you work on your own? What do you do?
What do I do? Well, I do like property services mainly. I organise painting and I don't do the work myself, but I organise painting, decorating, and things like that for landlords and people with.
For landlords, you're not turning up at some recently widowed. A house, and the woman says, "Oh, my husband died 6 years ago. Would you like to come in?" And that doesn't happen.
No, there's nothing like that. I mean, it's all mainly with large management companies, sort of thing. But
internet dating, Daniel.
I've tried that. I've tried it.
Oh.
Tried it. Tried and failed. Yeah, I've put my profile up. You know, I've even put a picture up. Put a picture up on occasions, but that tends to get an even worse response than without.
Are you an ugly fella?
Well, I think that's in the eye of the beholder. They say, isn't that right?
Ugly is in the eye of the beholder.
Or beauty.
One of those two things.
Yes.
Well, Daniel, listen, you sound like a nice chap. I'm sure we're going to get floods of emails from women wanting to have knowledge of you. And if we do, we'll point them in your direction.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much, Ian.
Good lad, Daniel. Take care.
And you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. What a nice fella. I can only hope he finds love one day. Chris is typing. He did sound a bit like Maxie Allen, didn't he? Mark is on the North Circular.
Hi there, Ian. I'm actually off the North Circular because, of course, I don't drive and make a call at the same time.
No, who would do? Criminals.
Exactly.
Has anyone ever been fined the £30 for that? Oh, I tell you what. Did I mention this earlier on? Or maybe I didn't. I'm getting confused. I took my car into the garage on Friday. I started to mention it and Habiba went off on one. Took my car into the garage on Friday because it's making a horrible screeching noise.
Sure that wasn't you?
Huh?
You sure that wasn't you?
No, no, it wasn't me. Or the young lady in the boot. But I phoned up today to see what was being done, and the guy said, we couldn't find anything wrong with it.
Sounds licence to print money there, he's seen you.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back about half an hour, you remember there was a woman called Marie who said that she was talking to some American guy who said it's...
Oh, Marie was trying to chat up Hunter, yes.
Yeah, who I thought was quite a dull person, to be honest, Mr. Hunter.
Oh, yeah, well...
You know about the second thing she said was, which Hollywood celebrity do you look like?
Yeah.
Right, now that's the reason I'm phoning in, because I thought I was the only person who ever sort of went along those lines.
Okay.
Now, there's actually a website...
Yes.
Which, obviously, I'm in the car, I don't have it with me, because I'm not that sad.
Okay.
But there's you can upload a photo, and then it does this voice, this sort of picture recognition.
Oh, and it picks celebrities that look like you.
Yeah, well, not just celebrities, but there's sort of famous people in general.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, this came through an email at work.
Yes.
I did it, and the first match that came up with a 78% was Cristiano Ronaldo. I thought, okay, I'll have that. Good-looking guy.
Nice.
The next one was, I think, 75% Brendan Fraser at the Mummy.
Oh, right, yeah, George of the Jungle, yeah.
Yeah. The next couple were, I admit, they were probably famous people. I didn't actually know them, but they weren't too bad-looking chaps.
Yeah.
So I was sensing a theme here. The fifth one that came up was Boris Karloff.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Now, I must admit, I wasn't happy about that. I mean, I could see the height. I mean, I'm 6'4", rugby player build.
Yes.
But not a good-looking chap, to be honest.
Well, Mark, you've not sold yourself too well, mate. If you've... it's relentless, isn't it? 08709090973 is the phone number. If you wish to give me a call... Coming up... Oh, I must mention, because we're going to record one tomorrow, you could win the opportunity to spend 22 minutes exactly in my company and buy me a drink. And what happens is you get chosen and invited to a top-secret location where you buy me a drink. Chris and I turn up for 22 minutes, and then at the end of that time, we stand up, walk out and leave, and you're not allowed to follow us. We play them on Wednesday afternoons. We did an excellent one last week with Mick. If you'd like to find out more details... you can go to lbc.co.uk, go to my page, and you can read all of the legal bits and bobs. Things like you mustn't fall in love with me, you mustn't try and kill me, stuff like that. OK, take more of your calls after the news. Thank you. Annabelle's in the Woodford.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Annabelle.
Hello. Just before I start, are there any correspondence slots free today?
There are stack loads because everyone's let me down.
Could I have one of them, please?
Chris, Annabelle wants to do a correspondent update, please.
Sure.
Lovely. That's a sure from Chris. Excellent.
And,
Can I just say, on Friday,
Yep.
we are updating the correspondent list.
Yes.
But many people will be getting fired. New people will be giving positions.
Yes.
1 or 2 people may get promoted.
Oh, lovely.
Can I just say,
Yep.
you might do quite well out of it. Okay.
Really?
Well, maybe. Let's just see what happens. I can't make any promises. But you might do all right.
You know, on Friday,
Yeah.
because it's the all updating thing, and I wanted to impress you.
Yes.
I have a surprise planned, so I wanted to know: will you be doing the updates on Friday?
Well, technically, I don't think we were going to.
Because I was planning it for Friday.
Could you do it on Thursday?
No,
It has to be Friday. Well, in that case,
has to be Friday.
yes, we will have an update if you have a surprise booked.
Okay.
No,
Well,
very
otherwise, I can phone up
Yeah.
and during the show, and I could tell you.
Okay, this is very exciting. Have you bought me a car? As you are the cars and kids correspondent.
No, but it's got to do with cars.
Oh, blimey. Wow, okay, excellent. Well, no, we'll look forward to that then. We'll do that Friday.
Okay.
Good work.
Do I need to stay on the line for the update?
Go and have a word with Chris and he'll sort you out.
Okay.
Speak to you later, Annabelle, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Lovely. If you don't know what we're talking about, sort of tough, but it's the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update we do every day daily. And again, the list of the correspondents are on lbc.co.uk. Irene is in the Sheerness.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Oh, bless.
She's lovely, isn't she? Bless her.
A
She's...
young man.
It was a young lady.
Oh, was it a young lady?
It was Annabelle.
Oh, it sounded like a lad.
Oh God, you've done a
my
dirty
God.
bell.
Listen.
Yes.
Your headaches.
Oh yes.
Now, I've noticed a few of the presenters there complain of headaches. Have you got strip lighting there?
No, we haven't.
You haven't?
No, it's in. Well, I don't know what you'd call it. It's light bulbs, halogens. I've been told by New Girl Michelle.
Right. Have you got the covers on the computers, on the screens?
No.
You haven't?
And I'm looking. I've got 3 computer screens in front of me.
Oh, I suggest you start looking in those areas.
Why? Covers? What do you mean covers?
They, you know, like you've got like a. I'm computer illiterate. Make no mistake, but I've worked around them.
Okay.
And there's special covers that don't give out so many rays.
Oh, you think I'm getting like computer rays?
Well, I don't know. This why I ask about the strip lighting and everything. You know, possibilities.
Yeah, possibilities endless.
Because I've heard other presenters complain of headaches.
Or maybe it's just that radio presenters are lightweight babies.
I'm not saying anything.
Well, it's possibly true.
Yeah, but I think you should start looking in those areas.
All right, Irene, I will check that out.
You're drinking plenty of water.
Got my water here, drinking that like nobody's business. I tell you another thing. I'm going to get headaches for the rest of this week because I'm stopping caffeine again.
Oh right, I thought you were going to do a moody there.
A moody?
You know, a Skype.
I'm not going to do a Skype. Well, if I happen to not be in one day this week, may I say, it will not be. Why is it called a moody?
I don't know. It's just a word I've heard over the years.
Not Ron Moody.
No.
Okay. Well, if I am not in later in this week, it's purely for medical reasons. It's not because I'm doing a moody.
Okay, then I'll forgive you.
All right, Irene. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Hello. She was nice. Yes, Larry.
Hello, Ian. How are you, sir?
I'm very well.
I believe it was a month and a half ago. I was listening to your show, and you mentioned that you felt that plays were rubbish, and I was just wondering, were you joking or were you serious at the time?
I'm serious. Plays are rubbish.
I disagree completely. I would expect that from a petulant child, not an adult.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a good gunfight, a good car chase, or a good kung fu battle in a play? The answer to all those questions is, of course, no. They can only be conveyed in the greatest artistic medium of the last 1,000 years, movies.
Okay, but think of all the good times that plays have given to hundreds of thousands of people, and think of the economy that it is. What it's done for the economy of London.
Well, it's not done that much.
But I think it's done quite a bit, actually. And then also, though,
Name a good play.
Plays are rubbish. You might be able to. Would you infer, or you could infer, or you could assume that you would infer that the greatest playwright of them all was rubbish?
Shakespeare?
Yes.
Yeah, Bobbins.
No, he was the greatest.
What? Why? Why was he the greatest? Because he was from a long time ago.
He knew
They're good stories, you know.
Human nature the best within literature.
They're good stories, but to go the actual experience of going to a theatre and sitting down and watching some actors pretend to do other stuff and pretend to be other people, it's uninspiring, it's dull, it's lifeless, it's a dead art form.
No. I mean, millions of people around the world quote Shakespeare daily. For example, in King Lear, we have the wonderful quote, "How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child." Shakespeare was the greatest. He knew human nature the best, and
I've never heard that quote before in my life.
Never? Oh, it's a famous quote. Another wonderful thing about Shakespeare, his the first interracial marriage ever in literature
was Captain Kirk and Uhura.
Was his Othello.
Shakespeare came up with the word grotty.
Did he?
No, he didn't. That was in the Beatles film A Hard Day's Night. He's a great. He's influenced the language a lot. That's fantastic.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's great literature and it's great stories and well worth reading. But to go and see the plays put on is very, very boring.
Well, you know what? I just saw a play in New York City called Jersey Boys, and it's about
Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
It was fantastic.
That's right. That's not a play. What? Hang on. So you've gone from Shakespeare to Frankie Valli.
Well,
remember, Big Girls Don't Cry.
Yes.
But that's just a musical. That's one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Mamma Mia, the thing you've just mentioned,
Yes.
they are the laziest. We Will Rock You. They are the laziest forms of theatre. In it's a load of songs strung together, possibly in a story relating to the artist, possibly not. But it's very lazy. And even fans of plays would argue that musicals, like you're talking about, pop musicals, are worthless and have no credence.
Oh my gosh! I was thinking of going to see Sinatra tonight.
He's dead, Larry.
I know. But you know, we live in a democracy, and I would like to put forth a challenge to you.
Yeah, go on.
Just 10 callers. Let's see if of those 10, let's see if the majority of those 10 would say that plays are rubbish or...
Okay, I tell you what, I've got to do the corresponding update. We're a bit late. And after that, we'll take 10 calls and we'll see what they think. And whatever they say, they're right.
Excellent. In Italy, we would say tu sei il migliore, which means you are the best.
Yeah, you're correct, Larry. Well done. Okay, we'll do that. 0870 9090 973. Which is, are plays good or are plays rubbish? We'll find out. Oh, look at the time. It's nearly 5:41.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
I'm James in the Beckenham, and I'm the autograph collecting and meeting celebrities correspondent.
Oh, yeah.
Former Charlton manager Alan Kirbysley will be signing copies of his autobiography, Valley of Dreams, on Wednesday, 23rd of August, at HMV 150 Oxford Street from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Good work, thank you. Next.
Hi, I'm Annabelle from the Woodford, the Cars and Kids correspondent, and here is my update. It's hot, hot, hot. So remember, kids, you must protect yourselves.
Yes.
Remember, when you're out and about, wear sun lotion.
And hats.
When you go to bed, make sure you have an ice pack. And remember, drink lots of water.
Yes. Water. Everywhere. OK, well, the phones have gone mental. I'm going to dive in and take these, Chris. We're finding out, are plays good or are plays rubbish? We're going to take 10 calls. And then we will find out once and for all whether I'm right, which I am, because plays are rubbish, it's a dead art form, or whether I'm wrong. 0870 9090 973. Line 2, plays, are they good or are they rubbish?
Good evening, Ian. Well, they're good, Ian. You're the pleb.
OK, thanks very much. You see, that's what people who like plays have to do. They have to be insulting. Let's try line 4. Line 4, plays good or rubbish?
I did English literature
at
Cambridge, and cinema is always better than theatre.
Good lads, there we go. It's 1-1. 1-1. Very exciting. I tell you what, let's do the first to 10 instead of the first 10. The first to 10 wins. Okay. Line 6, plays good or plays rubbish?
A Midsummer Night's Dream, beautiful, fantastic.
answer the question. So you're saying plays good?
Plays are very good.
Okay, that's what we needed. Okay, that's 2 there. Let's go to line 8. Line 8, plays good, plays rubbish.
Hi. Plays are actually quite good. Woman in Black is really scary.
All right, you don't have to give me any details, love. All right, so that's 3-1. Line 4, plays good, plays rubbish.
Plays are rubbish.
Good lad, there we go. It's exciting, isn't it? I'm genuinely quite nervous. Because whatever the end result is, I have to agree with. Line 5, plays good, plays rubbish.
Plays rubbish.
Thank you, sir. Okay, it's 3-3. Line 6, plays good, plays rubbish.
They're good if they're about lesbians.
Oh, well, we have to discount that. That is discounted. Line 8, plays good, plays rubbish.
Hi, Chris.
Yes, Ian, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian, it's Ralph. Ralph from Kenley. Plays are rubbish, mate.
Thank you very much. OK, we'll take a break there, which we have to do. So far, it's 4-3. 4 votes saying that plays are rubbish, only 3 saying that plays are any good.
This is the sound of a
Slosh puppy! Hey! OK, we're taking your votes. Plays good or plays rubbish? 0870 9090 973. The first to 10 wins. So far, it's 4 saying plays are rubbish, 3 saying plays are good. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, plays good or plays rubbish?
Ian, I've only ever seen one good play in my life. That was on Broadway, and that was called What a Wonderful Wolf. It was about the early years of Charlie Wolfe. Apart from that, they're rubbish.
Thank you very much. That sounds excellent, but yes, 5-3 in my favour. Can we get Larry from the university on the line again, because we'll have him. When I destroy him. Line 10, you're on the air. Plays good, plays rubbish.
Well, rubbish, Ian.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, it's 6-3. This is looking better than I thought it was going to do. Let's go to line 5. Plays good, plays rubbish.
Ian, plays are pony, my friend.
Thank you very much. 7-3. Line 2. Plays good, plays rubbish.
What a pile of Jon Gaunt.
I think that means rubbish. That's 8-3. Line 4. Plays good or plays rubbish.
Plays fantastic.
Okay, plays fantastic. Okay. 8-4. Line 4, plays good or plays rubbish?
Plays are rubbish!
Thank you. I'll have that little bit there. So it's 9 votes for plays are rubbish, 4 votes for plays are good. If I get one more vote, I win, and then we'll diss Larry live on the air. Let us try. Where should we go? Line 5, plays good or plays rubbish?
Plays are actually better than facts.
Oh, there we go. OK, well, that's good. It's now 9-5. Line 4, plays good or plays rubbish?
Listen, kids, plays are rubbish. Just say no.
Thank you very much. There we go. Let's speak to Larry. It's a resounding victory for me. Larry?
Yes, sir?
I have 10 votes saying plays are rubbish, only 5 votes saying plays are good.
Congratulations.
It was well fought battle, but you have to live by the rules. You have to say, my name is Larry and I think plays are rubbish.
My name is Larry and I think plays are rubbish.
You're a good lad. Thank you for that, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. You're a nice fellow. He took his defeat much more graciously than I ever could have done. Let's just get rid of these. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's a play, it's a no good.
OK, thank you. We have finished now, but that's very kind of you. So I'm scuppered now. I've got 4 minutes to talk. I haven't got any calls. If you want to call up, you'll get straight to air. I suppose I can say 0870 90 90 973. A emotion... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, no, they could just... That's how. Don't put your phone down. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Plays are rubbish.
OK, we've finished that now, but thank you. Oh, here we go. They've all gone mental all of a sudden. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Bob Bingo.
Hello, Bob Bingo.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I've got a bit of a headache and I'm a bit grumpy, but apart from that, fine.
Good show today.
Oh, really? Thank you. It's very kind.
Splendid indeed.
Lovely.
Do you remember I was off to Wales a couple of weeks ago?
I vaguely remember that, yes.
Yeah, I was going to come back and let you know that Verinda was wrong and Welsh people are nice people and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me in.
Oh.
I got to the toll road and only had my credit card.
Right.
And I got escorted back to England.
No.
Couldn't believe it.
Chris is a Welsh and Chris travels to Wales.
They did it in a very nice way, though.
Is this true, Chris? Could this happen?
We don't take cards.
No, cash only.
Wow. Well, how did they escort you?
They closed all the barriers,
Yeah.
and then a van came with a flashing light on the roof and drove me around back into England.
Mate, well, I'm sorry about that. Well, then maybe, that Verinda's racialistical Maybe Marie will like the sound of you. Who's Marie? Plays rubbish. Okay. Let's take some of these calls, shall we? Have we got a Gary King at 5413? Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's Danny here, mate. Did you get my email about Jon Gaunt?
Oh, which one? Hang on a minute.
I sent you an email earlier, Danny.
Danny, I think you're... Oh, this is you! I think your jibes and criticism of Jon Gaunt on TalkSport is a big mistake. He's probably, although you put probably, the best jock on the radio. I know you're a skinny, veggie, limp-wristed liberal, but he actually has a topic to his shows highlighting real issues in society today, whereas your show is light-hearted nonsense. Don't be a foolio. Yes, I did get it.
You got it, Ian, did you?
Yeah, I just read it.
I'm just double checking, man, because I can't understand why you're dissing the Gauntmeister.
Well, I don't think I was dissing the Gauntmeister, was I?
You actually said on live radio that you said, in my opinion, TalkSport putting him back on is a mistake.
He's rubbish.
But in what way? In the way that he isn't rubbish and he's quite topical and he actually knows a lot and he's a very good journalist, and the fact that your show, despite being good fun, isn't any of those things.
No, in the way that he's rubbish and talks out of his backside and is arrogant, doesn't give his callers a chance to speak like I do, cuts them off after they've just made a very brief point. His thoughts and comments are just right-wing cliches, and he's awful.
Not really. I mean, you've cut me off before.
Really?
You've cut me off before and called me a bottler. And you have done that. And you've cut me off and gone, Danny's bottled it, but I actually haven't. You've cut me off.
But the very fact that you're getting wound up by being called a bottler implies you're slightly more childish than me.
You know
and also, I'm going to finish. And also, you would have made your point. You would have been gone by now on the Jon Gaunt show.
I don't think so. You know, they do actually say those who bottle out get a bottle in. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means. No.
Do you feel threatened?
I don't feel threatened on this one. Actually, no.
Do you not?
No.
It's not a threat, then, is it?
Exactly. It doesn't work as a threat unless I feel threatened.
Yeah. Well, I love your show, but I think there's enough room in the world for you and Jon Gaunt, you know?
Oh, of course there is, because Jon Gaunt can only make me look good.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I would say you've got a different... It's like trying to compare two completely different things from...
No.
You know.
The thing is, I'm not comparing my show with his. What I'm saying is, his show and him are rubbish.
No, I wouldn't say Jon Gaunt is actually right-wing. I'd say he was just centre-right. But it's not right-wing, is it?
Okay, you just ignored the statement I just made there. You're going back to a statement I made 30 seconds ago.
Hit me again with it?
I'll hit you again with it. Jon Gaunt and his show are rubbish. It's irrelevant to compare it to this show. I'm not comparing it with this show. I'm just saying his show is rubbish.
Yeah, but you're going around calling everything rubbish without any actual substance to whatever you're saying.
I've just given you substance to the...
but you haven't. You've just said rubbish.
I've just given you the... No, you're not listening, Danny, as I'd expect from a Jon Gaunt audience. I've just given you a big list of reasons why his show isn't any good and why he's not very good.
Yeah, but I'm not just a Jon Gaunt listener. I also love the Iain Lee show on LBC 97.3.
Well done, but...
I do like Jon Gaunt, and I think it's a mistake, because I think in many ways he represents the silent majority, and he's quite big in Croydon.
He says what everyone's thinking.
He does.
No, he doesn't. He says what right-wing idiots are thinking.
No, he doesn't. He says...
Yes, he does. You're a right-wing idiot.
I'm not. He's not right-wing. I think he says what tax-paying...
All right, stay there. I've got to do a break. So, sorry, Danny, you were saying that Jon Gaunt says what taxpayers think?
Well, no, I just think in general, if you're sort of a hard-working taxpayer and a homeowner, he represents you.
No, he doesn't. Doesn't represent me. Doesn't represent me. I own a home. I pay much more tax than you do.
Yeah, but
and he doesn't represent me.
But you're not your... I would say, Ian, with your... I know that you're a very knowledgeable chap, and I'd actually like to tune into a show of yours where you actually have some topics and some debate and some real issues.
I don't want to host a show like that because it's very, very... It's easy to come on and say... if you get caught with a knife, you should go to prison for 10 years. It's easy to come on and say, we don't want any more immigrants in this country because we haven't got enough jobs. It's easy to say that, sick old women should get treatment on. It's easy to say that. And you'll get, I came on and we talked about conspiracy theories today. The phones went mental because it's an easy, lazy topic. And I think... I'm a little bit cleverer and slightly more creative than that to just follow the safe, easy route of doing stuff like that.
I wouldn't have thought, I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't have thought that you're cleverer than John. I wouldn't have said clever, I wouldn't have said that.
Well, I would say that, yes. I'll say it. I'm cleverer than the Muppet Jon Gaunt.
And the thing is, Ian, I love your show, and I'm an avid listener. I'm on your MySpace as a friend down there.
Okay.
Please don't delete me. You know,
I'm not going to delete because I'm not petty like that.
but the thing is, I just feel that to actually diss John.
Yeah. No.
To diss John is a mistake. He's a good job, definitely.
Okay, he's not. He's rubbish. I've got to go.
All right, ta-ra, mate.
Cheers, bye-bye. See, now that was fun, wasn't it? Bring this down a bit, can we? OK, if you miss the show today, it was all right. Plagued slightly by headache and confusion. It was getting quite good towards the end there with the Jon Gaunt stuff. Anyway, it sounded like this. I've got a headache, I'm a bit grumpy, and I'm very lethargic and tired today.
Yeah, I feel ill today. Because someone phoned me up when I was asleep yesterday.
Hang on, Anthony, I'm just calling Hunter again, because Marie wants to speak to him.
I can't believe it.
No, nor can I.
I really like your accent, so I was just wondering, if you were looking for a wife. Are you married?
Not yet, but about to be.
I'm kind of described as a big ginger tranny.
What's your excuse, Ian?
Was that 30 seconds? Bloody hell. We'll have a bit more of that tomorrow, if you don't mind. There we go. That was the show. It was all right, wasn't it? Let's ask. Line 1, what did you think of it? They bottled it. I can't be bothered, to be honest. Break. Yes, it is. The last 25 minutes of the show. 0870 9090 973. You call up. You don't speak to Chris now. You just come straight to air. There's a 7-second delay. So don't do anything too rude, because we can dump what you say, so it won't get broadcast, and you get cut off, and that is the end of that. So with that, we dive straight in. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Tracy at Enfield.
Hello,
from
Tracy.
the guinea pigs.
Oh, gosh, yes.
I really need your help. I need another fan for my shed. They've got 4. I need another one, and I've been everywhere today. So I'd like any caller out there that's lives in Enfield, Chesham, bought one today, that knows where there's any for sale, please let me know.
What, fans?
And the standard fans.
Well, you can't get them anywhere?
Anywhere. They're the last hour, running from shop to shop, and everyone's laughing at me every time I ask for one.
Oh, well, because they've sold out.
Exactly.
You should have got them in advance.
I got 4, but I want another one.
Okay. Well, Tracy, if anyone knows where you can get a fan, line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh. You've not been on for a long time. Thank you for that. Okay, well, let's, line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, God.
How are you?
I'm all right, Graham. How are you?
Now, you've got a headache, Ian?
Yes, I've got a headache, Graham, yeah.
Now, if you're willing to try something, I might be able to help you out here.
Really?
During the war, I was in the war, we spoke last night.
Yes.
I developed a method that was very popular amongst the troops of relieving headaches because it was one of the main symptoms of mustard gas.
Okay.
Are you willing to try, Ian?
I'm willing to have a go, yes.
It's a brief hypnosis.
Okay.
Now, listen to my voice, Ian.
Yes.
You're feeling tired.
Yes.
You're on top of a waterfall, on top of the world.
Right.
A big, white, bright canvas behind you.
Yes.
It's your mind.
Yes.
Listen to my voice. What is your credit card number? PIN code? Issue number? And the last 3 digits printed on the signature strip on the back of the card.
Right, I'm not hypnotised.
Bye, Ian. Bye.
Bye-bye, Graham. Disappointing for everybody involved there, I think. Could have been remarkable, but ruined with a cheap attempt to try and steal money from me. Never. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Peter Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was Toronto over the Yankees 13-5,
Yes.
Houston over the Mets 8-4, and Seattle over Boston 9-8. Tonight it's the Alamo with the Yankees against Texas, and there's Toronto against Seattle. More news soon.
Pass it on. Good lad, thank you for that. Always appreciated. Yes, line 6. You're on the air. Hello? Was that... I think it was laughter. I hope it was laughter. If it was laughter, it was sweet. If it was crying, then it was terrifying. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, the lady who wanted fans. There's a place up in Welwyn Garden City. I won't name the name of the store, but if she goes to Brownfields, there's one electrical store down there, and they're selling loads of fans.
Go on, name the store.
Electrical Wholesalers Limited.
Nice one. There we go. Otherwise she won't know where to go, will she? Don't know the name of the shop. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I said no way, Wally, Wally, ho, 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 Wally, 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 Wanderer. I said no way, Wally, Wally, ho, 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 Wally, 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 Wanderer. I said the Jew, go marching in, oh, when they're Jew.
There we go, yes. Okay. Let's go to line 1, you're on the wireless.
It's Marty McFly.
It's who,
Have you
sir?
seen the doc?
It's who? Marty McFly from the Back to the Future movies?
Yeah. Have you seen the doc?
No, I haven't, no. I think he went back to cowboy times. In that car of his.
I need to find the doc.
He's gone back to the cowboy times.
Oh no, Biff's behind me. Hey, McFly! Oh my God, I need to run away. I need to find Doc and run away.
You're going to run away like a bottler? Yeah, I thought so. Strange, isn't it? Line 10, you're on the wireless.
If Jon Gaunt and Graham had a baby, I will leave you with that thought.
Oh, that's a horrible thought. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
You don't need the hypnotism, sir. You need nice lamb doner or shish.
I'm not hungry tonight, mate.
Oh, mint tea, sir.
No, I've got a headache. I don't want any meat.
Good for digestion, mint tea, sir.
No, listen, I'm going to go. Thanks anyway.
Oh, Panadol?
No, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Oh.
You got any water? Cold water?
Yes, sir. Would you like Turkish water or plain water?
Oh, plain water, please.
Oh, Turkish water very good, sir, for digestion and headache.
No, just plain water.
Okay, sir. 2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes, I deliver.
I'm not waiting for water.
You order water, sir?
Yeah, but you've got... can I have it now?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
That's all right. I found a tap.
I deliver it now.
No, I found a tap, so I didn't need to do that. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
I was going to say, have you heard about the new Ian craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun is to be had by everyone. It's up to you, it surely can be done. Just one try, 97.3, and you'll be tuned to LBC. Sorry, it didn't really work out as well as I thought. I was going to do some backing music, but you had a headache, so I thought I'd spare you that.
Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I listened to your show last night.
Yeah.
And there was a little girl, Verinda.
Oh, yeah, little girl Verinda called in, yeah.
Yeah, little girl Verinda was talking really harshly to that, I can't remember her name. That little girl Verinda was just talking really harshly to that, lady.
Right.
And I was just curious if, I could talk to Verinda now.
No, you can't. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Oh, heads and tails, 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 eyes and ears and mouth and nose, heads and tails, heads and tails, heads and tails.
Derek Griffiths, of course, coming in on Thursday. That should be a lot of fun. Let's go to line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm fed up with positive thinkers. I hate them. I hate cosmic ordering. I'm really fed up with people who think they can write down what they're going to get. And all they have to do is be positive, 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 positive. And everything's going to come right and do good. And I'm getting really tired of saying to people, listen, what about little babies who are struck down with terrible illnesses all over the world? What about the starving children who have to eat rats?
Yeah.
Excuse me, will you get real?
Yes, OK, well, there we go. That's a pleasant image, isn't it? And bear all of that in mind and carry that in your thoughts as we take one of these. Thank you. Standard! We go straight back in, taking your call straight to air. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. I've got a message to your last caller today defending Jon Gaunt.
Oh, Danny, yes.
Basically, if pictures accompanied words in the English dictionary, Ian. Under the word Muppet would be a picture of Jon Gaunt. And I think everyone gets misguided once in a while. I suggest that caller go to the iainleeforum.com. That's the iainleeforum.com.
Oh, yeah.
Go to other radio presenters and read the Charlie Wolf tribute thread, where you can get some rock and roll Wolf, and it will set him straight, no end.
You're a good lad. Thank you very much for that. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's Danny.
Hello, Danny.
I've just come to my senses, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I thought I'd come back and just give you a ring back. I'm the Jon Gaunt...
I remember, yes.
I'm a Jon Gaunt fan, but I've had a word with my heart, and I've just thought, you know, Iain Lee, you are my first choice, Ian. You are my first love on radio.
Yeah. But do you concede that Jon Gaunt is rubbish?
Well, I just think you're trying to compare.
No, I'm not. No. No. I'm not. I'm not the one comparing him with this show. You are.
No, I'm not. I'm not comparing.
Then why have you mentioned the word compare? Because I've not said compare at all.
Yeah, but you're saying he's rubbish. Where
I'm saying he's rubbish. Yes, I'm not comparing him
in comparison to your show.
No. Ignore. Don't use the word compare. Forget the fact that I do a radio show. Forget it. Pretend I'm just a bloke. Sitting on a park bench, swinging from a can of special brew.
Yeah.
I'm saying Jon Gaunt is rubbish.
Yeah, but you're saying that because you politically disagree with him.
No. I'm saying Jon Gaunt, his politics aside, the fact that I present a radio show aside, Jon Gaunt is rubbish.
Well, he writes for the #1 selling paper in Britain.
Do you know how much he gets paid for that?
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
He doesn't get paid anything for it. He does it for free to publicise his show.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, does that make him any worse or any better, though? I don't know. But all I'm saying is there's enough room in the world for both of you, and I actually my daily routine. I don't really listen to radio in the morning.
No.
I always listen to John and then you, and that's it.
Yeah.
And Clive Ball.
Okay, brilliant. And Clive is a genius.
Clive is.
Yeah. But Jon Gaunt is rubbish.
Well,
he's a rubbish presenter, and his show's rubbish.
I wouldn't have said that, Ian. I'm sorry, but I do love you, man. But John is a good shock jock.
Ah! Aha! Shock jock, a phrase I believe was popular for about 25 minutes in 1987. And all it is, shock jock is someone who just says controversial things to fire up the ire of the people listening, and it's all for its shock, controversial value, and therefore has no weight or substance.
Well, I think he plays a devil's advocate, but I mean, I think a lot of DJs do that to some extent, including Clive.
He hasn't got the brains to play devil's advocate successfully. That's the thing. It's cliched, predictable nonsense, badly done in a ham-fisted way.
Yeah, and I'm running a bath, man. Basically, all I'm saying is John...
Running a bath? There's a water shortage on, man!
Only for my feet, only a little one.
All right, go on then.
But I would say that, you know, I like John. And I would say, you can love John and Iain Lee.
There's no... Listen, Danny, I'm not comparing the two shows. The comparison between the two shows is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I'm saying, as a fan of speech-based radio, and I'm a bigger fan than you. I'm saddened by the news that James H. Reeve has been sacked from Key 103. I'm a big fan of the master Tommy Boyd. I'm a fan of speech-based radio, and Jon Gaunt isn't very good at doing it.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what we do then, Ian, right? I'll tell you what we do. Live on air, let's have a look. Why don't we... you can find out the actual statistics of people that are listening to him.
Oh, he's got much more listeners than me. He's on a national radio station.
Yeah, but let's see if it goes up or down whilst he's there. Because you said it was a mistake publicly on radio. You said it was a mistake for them to get John in. So, let's just see. If statistically, if you're right... then the listenership should go down.
No.
If I'm right, then the listenership should go up.
No, that's in some ways it's irrelevant because yes, of course, a lot of idiots, a lot of bigots, a lot of people who think that by listening to phone-in radio shows they're actually listening to real weighty politics will gravitate towards the lowest common denominator.
Ian, you can't say that.
I've just said it, Danny, and I mean it.
But you can't say it with any sort of vigour.
I just did, and I think I did.
Yeah, but I mean, let's do it then, or you're bottling. Let's do it. Let's actually look at the actual listeners.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure his figures will go up. Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Well, you know.
But it doesn't... Listen, Kokomo was the Beach Boys' first #1 in about 20 years. It was a lot of crap. But it sold, 2 million copies. It was one of their worst ever songs. Just #1 doesn't mean it's any good.
Ian, I think we'll have to agree to disagree, Mum.
No, we won't. I hate that phrase. It's a lazy phrase. It's a phrase uttered by people who know they can't win the argument.
Well, it's not really.
So they bottle out.
No, because I vehemently like your show, but I also vehemently like Jon Gaunt's show, and I don't feel
back to the comparisons.
necessary to agree with you.
So you're bottling out because I do not agree to disagree because that is a coward's phrase.
I think you're looking at it as from a point of view as a sort of that uni grad sort of. I mean, I know you're a veggie. You don't like football. You're not going to like Jon.
No. You're not listening. Really, please, Danny. I know you've got this within you to do this. Okay. The politics. Yes, I disagree with Jon Gaunt's right-wing politics. Let's put the politics to one side. It's irrelevant. The politics are irrelevant. Okay.
Yeah.
The show that he does, the way he presents his show, the way he conducts the show, the way he talks to the callers, the way he acts and interacts with other people is very badly done. Regardless of his nonsense right-wing politics.
But I would centre-right. I would say that Jon actually brings politics and political issues to people that otherwise probably wouldn't have anything to do with it or know what was going on politically. I mean, as we know, more people voted for, like, Pop Idol than did in the last general election. And I would say at least he's doing that. You know, he is doing that. Whereas you are just having a bit of a giggle, aren't you, every night?
Yeah. But again, Danny, I'm going to go, Danny, because we're going around in circles. You're doing the comparing the two shows, and it's irrelevant. The comparing the two shows is irrelevant. I'm speaking as a fan of speech-based phone-in radio. No, you're not. You're not, because you're comparing his show to my show, and I'm not talking about the comparison. I'm not saying my show's better than his. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm not even talking about my show. I'm saying that his show is done very badly, and there are people who do politics, who do issues much better than Jon Gaunt.
Oh, I wouldn't have said so, but... Like who?
Like who? Tommy Boyd, when he...
Tommy Boyd.
Tommy Boyd is the last great innovator in British radio.
For a minute there, I thought you was having a serious discussion with me.
Okay, Danny. Listen, if you're not going to listen, I say goodbye to you.
Good day to you.
Yeah. He doesn't know what he's missing out on, man. Tommy Boyd's the last great innovator in speech-based radio. Fair play, his show on Southern Counties now isn't exactly what it could be, but he will come back again. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Line 5.
It's Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hello. I haven't phoned up in a while, I know.
Where have you been?
I'm fine, but I just called up. I thought I'd set you a challenge for tomorrow.
Oh, okay, go on then.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a list of words, and you've got to say them by the end of the show. Is that okay?
Oh, go on then. Yeah, that'd be fun, yeah.
Okay, right. The first word, they're all going to be random, is spare tyre.
Spare tyre. So that's 2 words.
Oh, well, you know, the phrase spare tyre.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, right, spare tyre.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be lamppost.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got that.
Hello? Then crockery.
Crockery, yeah, got that.
And then thatched house.
Thatched house.
They're all quite random ones.
Okay.
Let's see if you can do them before, like, the end of the next show.
That's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Okay, I'll have a go.
You love a bit of pie.
Oh, I do love a bit of pie.
See you, Ian. Bye.
Bye-bye. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Who called me a girl? Who called me a little girl?
Sorry?
Huh? Someone called me a little girl. A little girl called Verinda. That's what someone said.
Did they?
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Are you going to make a clip out of this, innit? Oh.
Yeah, I am. Thank you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
All right, was that Melinda? I just heard.
Yes, that was the little girl Melinda.
Oh, right. Yeah, she phones up every day.
I know, she's keen, isn't she?
That's right. Oh, I just wanted to make the point.
Yes.
Danny, who phoned earlier.
Oh, yes.
I think he wants to love Jon Gaunt like a lady.
Well, there is... Yes, that's definitely possible. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi, and it's Nelson from the Norfolk.
Hey, Nelson, how's it going, man? Line 8, I allow you've got 20 seconds, finish the show for me.
'Cause here I am, so alone, and there's nothing in this world I can do until you're back here, baby. Miss you, want you, need